It's strong. It's
What's the
strong.
feat?
That's sure, but it's good. Is it okay if I say it?
I'm not in it.
Overwhelming presence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh, that's so. Oh.
it fits. It fits really good for like because I don't know if you overheard this, Andrew, but I'm planning to do like a heist themed. So it's gonna be like
Yeah.
they're gonna be a group of I don't want to say bounty hunters. I want to say specialists. Like you're people who
Right.
are
Yeah.
like Danny Ocean. You're like the people who are like super good. You're not like common crooks that like steal money from people in the streets. Well, you can be as well, but you're like the professionals that come in to rob stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I have a nickname. I'm gonna have a nickname. My Nemodian gambler scholar, who is literally a gambler.
Oh, you're
I'm
doing
so
it?
excited.
You're doing your.
Gambler is. I love it more than tactician because it's so easy to fucking plan out stuff and actually make a good, solid damage build with a scholar. And the.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, you go. No, you're good. Just the wrist launcher. Look up the wrist launcher as a weapon and look at the ammo.
Oh.
It's the most
No, I
beautiful
had one,
fucking
yeah.
weapon. It's
Emma had
so
one. I know what you're
good.
talking about.
Oh my god, that
It's fun.
I spent so because I'm a Nemodian. I started off with 6,000 credits because that's just
Yeah.
their race ability. I bought so many different types of ammo. Oh my
Mhm.
god, it's
You can launch
beautiful.
missiles from that bad boy.
I have missiles, canisters, darts.
I'm gonna also give you like a party fund to start with of like all of you have to split the money of past jobs and stuff that you've completed so you can buy equipment and gear and stuff like
Nice. Oh yeah, because so my idea is I'm going to gamble with him because he's my property. So I'm going to gamble
I love
him.
that. That's fun.
Oh, okay. I know. Yeah, Nick, I remember this character. So then Ty is kind of like,
No.
right. So he's your property.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Bilbo.
Silbo the B1
Yeah.
Clanka.
Dominic Lankus.
I'm thinking of my nickname being Blackjack. I haven't figured
Ooh.
out.
Ooh, I like that.
Oldie and goodie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah,
Haha. Yes.
I think I do it for this game if you want me
Yeah.
to
Ariana.
go for it.
Yeah, you
okay.
do it.
Oh, do you
No,
want
I
to do it,
just said
Ariana?
hello to Ariana.
Last session?
Yeah, do you want to do the recap for last session? I can do it, but if you
Shoot.
want to.
What was the first thing we did last session? Oh yeah, it was right after. Yeah, last session was the scene with we were at the lighthouse and the little elf girl came out and talked to the cat and we got some Felix backstory revelations. And then after that, we were passing through the swamp. I think somebody, I forget who, wanted to try and talk to the mystery fog violin guy.
It was Hector and Reggie.
It was Hector.
And no, it was Reggie and Hector, like both of them. Like it was their plan.
Okay, it was Hector. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Shenanigans ensued, but we got the hold of, got some more info. We got a hold of the freaking instrument, and then we had a long rest in the cave. Melinda found out she's got the plague, and then the next day we went to go see the inventor. As it turns out, we were, his little robot guy was like, hey, you can't, no visitors, not right now. But then eventually we convinced him and he's like, okay, yeah, you guys are cool, go up. And we did, and it turns out he was possessed. He managed to successfully revive his son in the form of a bear with a slime head, but unfortunately he himself was now possessed by a demon. There was a fight. I think the place was on fire. but we managed to get the demon to come out, and we managed to defeat the demon and save the inventor and his child. I think that's where we left off.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did learn a few things about some other party members. I'm a vampire, and Hunter's a werewolf. The first of his
Oh
kind.
yeah, Hector
can't
made a
prove it.
or not Hector. Hunter made a big reveal when he attacked the demon in his wolf form, hybrid wolf form.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun times.
So, what time is it, roughly? Is it still, later in the day? Did we have something else we had to do today? We could,
There was breaking out.
breaking out
the-
Rookie, but didn't we say we were gonna do that during the funeral because we assumed there'd be less guards?
Mhm.
Yes.
So I think that was just the other thing.
Yes.
Mhm.
In fact, performing.
Yeah, he's performing, and then we're gonna have to
For
get,
a
and then we're
hefty
gonna get the
sum.
brothers together, and then we're gonna, oh boy. Then we're gonna lead to the overthrow and death of of the leadership of this town.
Mhm.
It happens.
Yeah,
It happened.
it's the only way to get things done.
Yeah.
So we're doing this in character. Ugh. I will just wait
Mhm.
until night, and then we can break out Rookie
Well, wait. When does the funeral happen?
at night.
I will be busy, so you will all do that.
Oh,
Mm.
out of character. I seem to remember Melinda didn't want to be a part of it too.
Oh no, Melinda had wanted. She's gonna claim that she has some other business to attend to.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll plan this out in character.
Mm,
Reggie, do you have anything that will be good distraction for the gods? I have
Well,
some things.
I mean, I can provide a distraction, but I'm pretty sure I would be better at sneaking in and out than
Yes. I agree with that statement. I'm pretty sure I'll be quite good at providing a distraction.
Mhm.
You saw what I did with the bear, with the infestation, did you not?
I was under a bed for a good portion of that combat, so I do not remember.
I think it was before that, because you were the one that turned the bear into a gaseous form.
Right. That was an hour ago, and I was under a bed. I do not remember, but
Yeah, I can summon a lot of bugs.
ooh, nice. Yeah, that would get anyone a bit weirded out, at least.
I can also do some other things. I can also cause some magical darkness to appear.
All right, that's something.
Yes. There's plenty of things I can do, is the point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to go whenever you are. It just
We'll
depends.
just wait till, we'll wait until Father Brian goes to his meeting.
Yes.
So
What?
wait.
What
Who's going
exactly-
to what?
Yeah, what
I feel-
exactly is the plan?
I go all I've got. I'll
Well,
figure out the
what
rest when I get in there.
distraction? If any of
Yeah.
us, we can figure out the details. I could just distract one guard. We could start a fight and maybe make the guards like a fake fight, and maybe have the guards try to stop that. I mean,
Shouldn't somebody else
Hmm.
accompany the good father in case of anything?
I will be quite alright alone.
I think that could be you, though. I mean,
If you wish.
no
This
one
is a
would
funeral.
pay any mind to a cat just walking around in the alleyways, would they?
is the funeral for again?
A poor woman and one of the Jarls.
Hmm.
Well, one of them was better off buried.
How would you say that about a poor person? That's mean.
No. The Jarl.
Oh,
We have
right.
met the woman that has died. I do not know much about this.
Oh, is that the vampire lady?
Well, she herself was not a vampire, but the vampire that accidentally killed her
Oh,
did, in
accidentally.
fact. Yes. He got too excited and drank too much, is my guess.
Oh. Neat.
It's a shame. A very big shame.
And then I'm gonna. Then Hector's gonna. And then he turned you.
Mm,
Yes. He was likely not very used to his powers and kind of going. But, as you can see,
He did not.
I'm
seem
quite
to be used
alright.
to it.
I'm
You're a
quite
vampire?
good now.
Did you not see me bite?
I was
As
under
I'm
a
gonna-
bed.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
I do not
open my
count-
mouth and sharpen my teeth as my teeth are gonna kind of come out.
Ah!
Hector
Oh.
is like not like he's not like too threatened, but he's like I'm not threatened by that. I'm just saying, as you're a man of strong will, you won't fall to your urges, I suppose.
Well, this is no curse. This is a blessing.
No.
Blessing of Lady
Also-
Dusk.
Wait a
Also,
minute.
he's still a person, mind you.
Wait
yes,
a minute.
I
You're not a
know.
monster anymore? Or you were? No, wait, sorry. Vampires aren't monsters?
Vampires
They're not.
aren't monsters. I mean, most of them aren't. I mean, they're people.
Oh,
All of them
Vampirism's
are
not
not.
a horrible
Hmm.
thing.
It's
What is
just
it?
that they have urges to drink blood.
is that it? What else do you do as a vampire?
Well, they don't like sunlight usually, but
Okay.
Well,
Should you
I
let
think I
Father
can
Grant
also
speak for himself?
explain my vampirism.
you can explain your condition better than I can.
Condition, that's a rather harsh thing. A
It's-
blessing.
It is a blessing
See?
by Lady Dusk.
Hmm.
It grants powers that can help me in the night deal with demons and other monsters.
Oh.
Yes, it does require blood, but do you not have to eat a cow or pig sometimes?
How
makes
many
sense.
breads have you eaten in your lifetime?
Sometimes, such as life happens. It is just a natural order. However, with vampirism, you do not technically have to kill the person.
No.
It
you have
is
to drink their blood.
you just have to be very careful. This person was obviously just very I do not want to say weak, just needs help and guidance. He is likely suffering and not known how to
Just for
control the
real.
ability.
That's what I'm saying. I trust you
Um,
to be able to control your abilities. Other
Can you-
people?
Can you turn other people into vampires?
I do not know, and nor do I not want to. That's first off is needed in a consensual basis, unless I need to, for some reason, defend myself and accidentally, I guess, turn one. But I also, being blessed by Lady Dusk is a very big deal,
Alright,
and not saying that none of you aren't very good, aren't good people at all or anything. It's just you need to likely receive this blessing from Lady Dusk herself.
I'm gonna. But then Hector's gonna turn and then look at Hunter now. And what the hell were you?
I was me.
Yes, I know you were you, but turned into. Well, before you turned into a wolf, and I knew that,
Mm.
but
Mhm.
that was something completely different. It was more of a wolf man than a a wolf.
It is odd that you can only turn into one animal shape.
Well, I didn't learn any of the other ones.
That's fair. But I'm just is this normal among where you are from?
It's something I can do.
Have you seen anyone else do anything like that?
No, but I haven't. Yeah, I mean the cat can turn into a person. I don't see why me turning
Cat.
into
It did,
that
it
is
did
a
also turn
problem.
into a spider.
Well, yeah. See,
No,
he turns into
Felix.
things.
Felix, yes, but that's he turns into things that exist.
I
Wolfman.
exist.
Well, before then, I don't think wolfmen existed.
No, I assure you, I did.
That we know of.
Yes, I know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Felix turns into common animals that I can see every day.
Hmm.
I don't think you've seen large spiders in your everyday.
Okay. I get what you're saying. I've seen a spider, at least. I've not seen a wolfman.
Well, if you can turn into an animal, why not stop in between?
Oh, that makes sense.
Have you ever tried that, Felix?
Are you a faithful manhunter?
Faith? I
Yes.
suppose not. I don't have any faith. Of
Could be a blessing from some other god, possibly. But usually that
Hmm.
blessing would require a worship.
Maybe.
But it does
Wait,
not matter in my opinion.
Hunter has a shirt on, right?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just chainmail.
Chainmail.
Oh, okay. Because I know you mentioned that there were tattoos in a certain language, but
Yeah,
yeah,
don't-
but if they're covered,
yeah, I don't think you can see it under the
religion
chain shirt.
to see if this does sound like any gods, or to be like history or anything. It's not great. 5.
Mhm.
Yeah, gods are localized. I don't know which god he prays to. If he prays to any, but he sounds like he's not a man of faith, so I doubt it's well, it might be a blessing from a god, but not one that he's aware of.
I gotta remember to do push to talk.
We'll have to. I don't know. It seems quite fair, though. It doesn't seem to be any issues whatsoever.
I will not worry about him until he gives me reason to worry. Same with you.
Thanks.
I give everyone that.
Yeah, thanks anyways.
No, I like that.
and then Melinda, you said you have other matters than the funeral or the escape attempt. Ariana?
Yes. Yes.
Hello?
Oh, did you ask Melinda something? Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. Did you say you had something?
Oh, yes,
do.
I have. Sorry, I'll just say Melinda was deep in thought about her own issues, and then when you ask her, she's like, "Oh, what? Yes, I have some other business to attend to."
Okay.
So, as the afternoon dawned, I'm gonna have you guys split into the groups. So group 1 is gonna be prison, group 2 is going to be funeral, and group 3 is going to be Melinda. So I want you each, just for my benefit, to put the numbers of your groups on your guys' names, just in the front of your names, so I can kind of like categorize you guys a little bit better.
Like
Do I have to, or can I
And
just
which-
say just leave it
You
as
can
Melinda?
stay as Melinda, yeah.
Or...
So
Melinda.
just do the number 1 and then space and then keep your nicknames on Discord.
Oh.
I just want the
How
numbers.
would you want us to change our nicknames?
Yes, change your nicknames just to have the numbers of your groups.
Okay.
And
Wait,
Joe,
what are we
our
doing
team
here?
name is Nocturnal. So just so you know.
Whoa.
Oh, this is just gonna
Nice.
get hurt.
That's our
team-
nickname.
I
Our
see what
team
we're
name
doing.
is Reggie's team.
Reggie's.
Nice.
No, it's
Yeah.
Mayor Hector.
Where's Gold Team?
Mayor Hector.
Mayor
Hector's
Hector's
coming to
security
town.
squad.
Hector 2020.
Hector 2020, that's what it is.
It's a ways in the future.
Andrew.
I'm sorry.
Who you
I just
going
wanted
with?
to see how many people were in teams because I feel like
You can sneak to
a
another group.
couple people should have. Yeah, I think then in that case, just because I feel like it'd be safer if there was.
I don't know if Felix would want to go right into the danger anyways.
Mhm.
I agree with you maybe
Yeah,
going somewhere that's
it's-
a little safer.
In the lesser of two evils that are presented here, oh wait, that's the wrong group. My
That's the
bad.
wrong group. That's the death group. That's Death Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh, sorry.
Wait a
that,
minute.
that's one where some
Huh?
bad things could happen.
Wait a minute. Our plan is airtight. We go when we get him. That's it.
Yeah, what do you thought?
Um,
Step one, step
make
two.
sure-
I don't know why I'm so worried.
Make sure you're all in roll 20, by the way.
Yes.
Oh. I
Where's
should
the
get
link?
into that.
What are you talking
I
about? Shit,
always
you're in
assumed
there.
you were going with Father Brand because you can just go in the alleyways and.
Oh, don't forget, since we short rested at the end of last time, I did my inspiring leader, so all of you have
Yes.
9 temp HP. Don't forget you
I got that.
Hmm.
How much temp HP?
9. 5 plus my level.
Oh, 45. Oh.
I'm sorry, you said 9?
Yep, 9.
Yup.
Temp
Gotcha.
HP.
When you guys are looking at roll 20, do you see my icon for my name or is it just empty right now for you guys?
It's just empty right now.
Weird.
Well, I gotta turn on my computer because I
I
forgot.
don't
Roll 20 now.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much. Maybe I just never had an image. I thought I had my DM. Eli, you're on top of me. Not right now. I'm DMing. All right. So, as you guys split up, as each of you head in your individual groups, we will start not with Team 1, but with Melinda.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because she's probably going to be the quickest.
I'd like to know where you're going.
Yeah, so she's gonna stop by the Death Church or whatever it's called
All right.
because they're probably gonna have clerics. It's a good place to start.
Okay.
She's not gonna like march up and demand like cure for her specific illness, but she's going to make some inquiries. So she's gonna approach the Death Church. What do they do? What's going on?
So before you make it to the Death Church, as you're walking through town, you'll see what looks like the local government guard, specifically. The guards here are dressed in a more kind of dark gray armor. Not very much of a heavy plate armor, but instead a kind of chainmail scale kind of vest, with more leather underworkings and what look like kind of leather metal pauldron hats. Look almost more like shoulder pads than helmets. You can see as people kind of are making fun of them as they're kind of coming through. But you can see as guards are leading people towards the funeral. For town, as they're just kind of being like, all right, keep together, head your way over.
Just because me, the player, doesn't have all the remember whose funeral is this again?
This
I'm
is
sure
the
Melinda would
funeral.
remember.
This is the funeral for all of the deaths that have been happening in the town. They're doing a big mass funeral. It's not for a specific person. It's just for all of the massive number of people that have died. Because it only happened about a week ago, and they've still been hunting for bodies. They
Oh, shoot.
just finished up, and then they are now doing the funeral.
Now that I think about it, going to the Death Church and skipping out, like, instead of going to the funeral might look really, really bad. No, you know what? We can justify it because Melinda's new to the town, so it's not like anyone she knows died. It's all strangers to her. So
Yeah.
yeah, she's totally gonna be arrogant like that if anyone asks. It's
Well-
not anyone I know.
Well, an older Triton guard, probably in his 50s, is gonna notice you unless you're stealthing, heading over towards the northern part of town. He's just gonna be, "What are you doing?
Oh,
You heading to the funeral or no?"
well, I mean, I don't know if it would be in my place. I'm new to the town and I don't want to disrespect any. I don't want to be there to get in the way of other people who are grieving for those they've lost.
Understood. That makes sense. All right, you keep your wits about you and be safe. Some of the ruffians like to come out around this time and make a mess of things while the others are gathered. If you see anything, you see any homes being broken into or anything of the sort, you just let me know. And he'll kind of tip his helmet a little bit and start heading with the rest of the crowd as you watch as most of the crowd in this area kind of meanders farther deep into the
Yep.
the southern part of town.
She nods, but he probably can't see it, and she continues on her way to the Death Church.
Oh, right. Oh, I realize I opened roll 20 in the wrong.
Ah.
I believe in you.
All right, there we go. I'm going to move all of us over to South Pert map so we can just kind of keep attention better to where we're going. So you guys...
Did you see my message about how my computer's updating, so it might be a bit?
Oh, you're good. I'm just having us at the map.
Yeah, it's mostly Melinda right now, so I think you've got some time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
I
a bit.
think I'm gonna be good. I don't expect combat.
Wait, did Tritons not used to
Hope.
have dark vision?
They used to not, but then it kind of got retconned in Theros, and now it is fully retconned in the
Well, it
new
just
Ret.
makes sense because they live under fucking water.
Yeah, it would make
Right,
the
that's
most
what I was
sense, and they
thinking.
can resist deep pressures.
Yeah.
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 So
like,
I assume so, but I was looking at my Volos and it said they didn't. But that's because my Volos guide is outdated now compared to what's new. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's not too much. It just fixes some of the race issues, such as orcs are now basically Eberron
Better.
orcs.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they
Hmm.
removed the kobold's strength penalty.
I did know about that. That's all very cool.
So, as you head over towards the Death Church, it seems like the torches are still lit. The sconces have been kind of set aflame, and you can actually see the leftover blood and damage done to the front of the church from when you guys were there earlier fighting that witch hunter, that beast hunter specific. I assume you're approaching the door.
Yeah.
As you step outside of this massive doorway, as you kind of lay a couple of knocks in, there's a knocker for you to use too. As you kind of set it into the door, you'll hear as the door just goes dun 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 dun. Pum, 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 pum. As it kind of like echoes through, you can hear the stained glass windows each time you knock kind of shake and rattle. After the
Jeez.
third knock, you'll watch as the door shifts open and you'll see what looks to be a younger wood elf, specifically, kind of peek her head out of the door wearing these black robes, and she's going to go, "Yes, what can I do for you?"
Yes, I'm a newcomer to this town, and I was curious about the town religion. Like to know more about it.
"Oh, of course, you come at a right time. Right now, us priests are mostly celebrating death, but I'm actually the librarian here that keeps most of our books and knowledge kept safe. While the others leave, I must stay and keep everything safe, so please, come inside, and I do ask you
Course.
don't attempt to steal anything, not that you look the type, being an
Oh.
elf.
She nods. She grins a little at that elf comment. She doesn't laugh. I'm just laughing because of the scene.
As you step inside, um, you'll notice that one of her legs seems to be a makeshift wooden leg. You can see like the kind of wooden clog-like shape of her foot kind of on the ground. As each step she takes, you kind of hear a little bit of like a wooden kind of plop as she steps forward.
She takes note of it, but she doesn't say anything.
Yep. As she kind of guides you inward. She does seem like she might be an elf in later of her life, possibly up to about 500 years old. Um, Guiding you inwards, she's just going to go, "What exactly are you looking for in our religion? Entrance, perhaps, or joining our our group here?
Those are all
Our
good
clergy?"
things, but before I, get tackle into the process of joining your church, I'd like to know what services you provide to the town, out of curiosity.
Well, we do run our own series protection for the town. Not particularly just for the people, but for the environment here. South Perth has a very specific ecological purpose in Baskaveir. So it is our job, and the just destined of our God, that we will come here and protect all life, no matter how important. But we do prioritize the life that is less of, if that makes sense. So if there is 3 frogs, but 600 people, the value of the people is lowered beneath that of the 6 frogs, if that makes sense. So oftentimes, if people come into the town damaging a tree or the grass or hurting something, we will not give them much bother. But if someone goes and attempts to chop down an ancient oak that has been there for many years and is the last of its kind, we'll go through and we have our series of, well, to put it lightly, execution to deal with such a thing, to keep those things safe in the future. People like that so callously hurt the earth are meant to be with death himself so that they may learn, then to be here, where they'll continue to harm his things that he has kept alive. If that makes sense. But otherwise, we do basic healings. We do exorcisms here in the town, very rarely. There are not many spirits in this town, oddly enough. Perhaps it's
Do
because
you
the sea whisks them away.
do you exorcise demons by chance?
What do you know of demons?
Not much,
She
to
kind
be
of gives
honest.
you a scowled look as she was about to grab a book for you off of the shelf that she was going to hand a little bit more of the religion, but you watch as she quickly kind of slides it back into the shelf as she kind of looks at you with a very perturbed and worried face.
Look, I'm not here to bring any trouble. I'm just here out of, my own curiosity. Um I heard a story in my travels of a man who was possessed by a demon, and
Roll
it
either
was
deception or persuasion.
yep, it's the same either way. I'm gonna say deception because she's kind of not being honest, not
Yep.
100%. Like, I mean, she is being genuine about the whole like, I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm just curious. That's
Yeah.
Yes, the
literally it.
story's
But
off.
the story is the one that's a little.
Mhm.
Ooh. Here we go. I hope I don't roll bad.
Eli, why did you put a tiny little bit of censor in your name?
Don't worry about it.
It's not even anything in between it.
I know. Not yet.
Oh. Oh my god, Eli. Jesus Christ, your HP.
Yeah, I got no negatives, my friend. I'm a
Oh,
large lad.
That's
mm.
almost double my HP, and I have tiny HP because I'm wizard. With
Mm.
+2 con, D6
Oh.
hit die.
Oof.
You're a beefy boy.
Anyway,
Boy.
that's an 11 on that deception check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Slightly above average.
Yeah.
She's gonna roll insight, of course.
Oh boy.
Mm.
That's not a hard insight to beat.
She's gonna look at you kind of inquisitively and go, I wish to believe you, because I can tell you are inquisitive. You are, of course, as I stated earlier, an elf, but you're not being completely honest with me, and for that, I don't believe I wish to share our books here with you until I ask a few more questions, if you do not
All
mind.
right.
Where are you from?
She's gonna list her say her hometown.
That's why you talk to a lawyer first. Never answer
Melinda's
questions.
just trying to keep her cool, but like,
Where
This
would your
is why you
hometown
just
be?
plead the fifth.
you mentioned it in DMs.
They can't charge
Is
you
that where
with
you went to
like
college?
intriguing
Did you go to
things.
college in the same town that you were from?
Yeah. So
Let's move us over to the big map. So Talon is where you're recently. Yeah, so
yeah,
Esatol.
Esatol. Yes, I come from Esatol. I've traveled quite a bit. It's not entirely a lie.
Interesting. So you're
It's
from
a lie by omission.
the capital then.
Yes.
An easy statement to lay bare for me, but something about what you said I trust. Why do you ask me immediately of demons?
It was something I had on my mind when you mentioned that you exercise people. I was just
Of
if
spirits,
spirits.
not
You
demons.
exercise spirits. You don't exercise demons. Noted.
I
So
never
if I ever
stated
encounter
not
a demon,
demons, but
I don't come to you.
no, I did not say we do not exercise demons.
Oh,
I was saying,
sorry.
I am simply saying that I said spirits.
Yes. I never said that you exercise demons. That's why I asked, because I was curious. I know
Are you
sometimes
possessed with
demons
a
can
demon
possess people.
currently?
Did you just ask if I'm possessed by a demon currently?
Yes.
No. I mean, I know you can't. Oh, hold on. I mean, I know if I really was possessed by a demon, I would probably also say no. So maybe me saying no is. I don't know how to prove it. I don't know enough about demons to prove that I am not possessed by a demon myself. She looks like quizzical, trying to think of how to prove it.
She's gonna hold a cup near you, and she's going to say, "What color is the water in this glass?"
What color is the water, DM?
Are you getting close to her to like look into the water?
Yes.
She's gonna pour it on your hand, and she's gonna back up quickly.
Oh, it's holy water.
Yes.
Oh, holy water. Why
Classic.
didn't I think of that?
As she
Shouldn't
backs
do
up,
anything.
yeah.
Because she's not actually possessed by a demon.
As she backs up,
Unless
she looks
I have
down.
something to reveal.
No. As she looks down at your hand, she looks up at you and she goes, "All right, now that that has passed, I apologize for the deception myself. I just wanted to make sure we didn't have a demon in the church while I'm by myself."
Oh, that makes sense.
So, yes, we have been around for just the last 10 years. We are a new church. Our leader, the maestro, has been leading us for the last 5 years now. He's a very good man. He went out to the swamp back a few weeks ago, and he has taught us so much about what has happened out there. And we are learning more that perhaps the way the forest and the woods work is something that our city, our city should experience more, if you understand what I'm saying. Being a bit more in tune with nature. Are you here seeking healing, then, since you were asking what the purpose of the church is?
You caught me. I am.
It so happens that I myself, when I was younger, was a cleric. What exactly ails you? She kind of waves you over to what looks like a confessionary kind of seat, but without the walls. It's kind of just like two chairs with a little bit of like a shelf kind of set between. As she kind of sits down in one of the chairs.
What are the 3 symptoms that she has of the plague? Like pale skin, bloodshot eyes, and then she's got the third, like coughing up blood.
Yes. Oh, one of them was nails. It wasn't the bloodshot eyes, it was the nails.
Nails.
Your fingernails
A bit yellow.
have a dark color to them, yes.
Yes, well, she's just thinking. I've been a little low energy as of late. I noticed my skin's gotten a little pale. I think there's something off with my fingernails. I don't know. I haven't. It hasn't been anything too serious, but you can never be too careful.
You haven't been in contact with someone from Talon, have you?
I don't think so.
There is a plague there that I have heard has similar symptoms. Perhaps someone in your travels was close to one from Talon, and now you have caught it. It is most fatal. I
That's not good.
don't myself have magic to take care of it, but there are gifts that you can learn to help stave it. There are ways for you to be able to keep it at bay. One of which is to follow one of the gods and learn of their warrior ways, if that makes sense to you.
Follow the gods and
Yes,
learn of their ways? That doesn't.
let me show
Can
you.
explain that?
Yes, let me show you. Come with me. She'll kind of hurry over, keeping her distance from you. As you kind of get close, she'll be like, please stay a bit back, since we haven't touched each other yet. I think I will be okay. I'm older and I don't
Nods.
entirely mind, but I'd hate for this town to go into ruin by being... You understand. She is going to quickly go over first behind the bookshelf. You'll watch as she kind of opens up a small box and sets it down. It begins pulling out vials of fluid and kind of liquids, and she's going to say, "This was a small supply we gathered from Talon. I'm going to give you this. This is 5 days worth. She's going to hand you 5 days worth of little vials. This should keep you not contaminable for anyone around you. This is make sure you don't get them sick. It's simply a little alchemical concoction, just made of all known, like, coughs, colds, sicknesses, kind of mushed together into a liquid. What you're going to do is bleed yourself with a blade and then pour this in. Understood?
She nods. Can I roll? Would it be a medicine check on what these vials are?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, she's not gonna go crazy with her medicine check. She's just gonna
Yeah.
kind of look at it. But like, I'd like to know what she knows about this medicine, just in case. Hey, that's a mod 20.
It looks kind of like feral fluid, which is like that kind of like metallic looking fluid, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, kind of like mercury?
Yeah.
But not poisonous.
But not poisonous. Well, I mean, you don't know.
Go crazy.
But
You also don't know that.
you can see it kind of moving around almost, like it has a almost path as it kind of moves around in the vial. It looks like most higher end pricey potions that you would have gotten from Esotol. Ones that nobles often use. Some of them could be snake oils. This one seems to be from an actual alchemist. This looks like top of the line shit. This doesn't look like not good stuff, you know what I mean? You could assume the reason she has these in 5 samples is so that if anybody in town has it, they give it to them and then they take them and kill them. So just to keep them from being contagious and then taking them away. Just kind of based on the way she's handing it to you and giving you 5 means that she probably doesn't wish ill will on you. Uh, Afterwards, she's going to grab a book and she's going to say, "So, when the gods began their showing up about 100 years ago, back after the war, groups of people uh, that used to be warriors fighting alongside the angels against demons as they began to birth and spawn. With the angels leaving, many of them lost their way. As each god came through, different members of this group began splitting to each god, and through worshipping the gods, each of them learned a specific way of battle and of defense and of healing that they would use in the name of their god. With this came the power to be able to heal themselves of sickness and disease, to stave at bay anything that the demons or the devils may throw our way. The gods then brought these warriors together to take all of the devils, pushing them away from this plane, and the rest is history. If you can learn the ways from one of these warriors, you may be able to learn this power and stave off the dangers to yourself and keep yourself alive each day. It's not a perfect way, but it is a way that you could do until you discover an alternative. But the gods they will hold you to your word, otherwise they will strike your powers away in an instant. You will have to make your commitment to a god and be honest in it. Even if it's one of disinterest, one where you do not truly believe in the god. As long as you are faithful and you follow their ways, they will give you this power.
She stares. She's listening the whole time to her speech. She's just kind of staring into the vials in like deep thought, considering her options here. She has a look of both stoicism and a bit of determination, as though she's going to do whatever it takes to stay alive. She nods. I understand. And then she looks back up at the wood elf. I thank you.
I
I
can bond you to one of the gods here in the next few days. I can prepare a ceremony, come back here, and we can connect you to the god of death, if you so wish. Or you may choose the god of Esatol, the god of Arcana. But I warn you, he is much more unforgiving.
well, if I am to bond with your god, I'd like to at least learn more about him. You have a lot of books here. Would you mind lending me something that could explain everything?
Perhaps. Our knowledge of God itself, of our God, is little, to be completely fair to you. Many of these books are ones of theory, are ones of medicine, and of things that we wish to keep alive. Many of these books are written about the mice in the fields that we find, the grasses we find just sitting on the edge of a river. Not many of them specifically speaking of the knowledge and ways of our God. If you wish to learn more from him, you would be better off speaking to him, but it is a dangerous journey. But I can aid in your way.
I'm
Come with
sorry.
me.
I had the music a little bit too loud. I missed part of what you last said.
I
You talked about like the books, like, oh, we have books on the mice and the grasses and stuff, and then I kind of missed after that.
oh, she just said we don't really have much books on the ways of our God. He is mysterious, as most of the gods are, but you could speak with him. It is a dangerous path, but if I give you the proper mark, if I send you out there to find him, I'm sure you would find your way. He speaks little, but I'm sure he will aid you. It is in the swamp. He resides deep within the swamp. If you wish for me to give you his mark, I can send you on your way towards him.
I think that is what I would like to do.
All right. One moment, I just gotta find his mark.
So, is Melinda essentially being tasked to multi-class into like a cleric or paladin until she gets like restoration?
It looks like you're going into paladin until you get lay on hand.
You get that level 1 though.
Exactly.
You know what? That could
So,
work. Melinda
Honestly,
multi-classing
you
into
meet the strength
paladin.
requirement.
Oh, it's sometimes
You get some
multi-classing
good
can kind of
armor
boost up.
proficiencies.
You
Before
can have
Melinda
armor.
leaves,
You can wear heavy armor.
she's oh yeah, and I'll get
You
a
could use martial
D.
weapons.
Well,
I
yeah, I think paladins get medium if you multi-class into it,
Yeah,
but
they,
that
Mm.
still would
they
improve.
don't.
yeah,
don't get their
wizards
heavy.
get proficiency with no armor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you can cast the paladin spells at least.
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh.
Yeah.
I just realized in order to multi-class, you need to have high enough stats and strength and charisma, I think. Okay. Okay,
This
because
is-
I'm like,
yeah,
she
I
has
always
9
feel so this
strength
is
and
a
8
DM shortcut.
charisma.
Also, yeah, it's probably only for one level too.
Yeah, it's not like she's gonna go. I mean, I debate, but no, I need like, oh my gosh, I would need like 4 ability score improvements to boost my strength and charisma up enough to multi-class properly to meet the prereqs. So
I think Hector's just enough to do that.
honestly, I
Charisma's
just
no doubt.
Melinda's just gets through it through sheer determination to not die. So yeah.
Hey, at least you can cast Smite.
Oh, but Melinda's gonna she's gonna ask the librarian person like where she can find the person to train her, essentially.
Yes, if you do not wish to speak to death directly. At the inn in town, the inn by the name of Portent Pert. There should be an older gentleman there, a Triton, bearing grayish skin. His name is Halford.
All right.
He
Thank
is
you.
an sorry, I just had to type it in. He is one of the paladins that used to work for us. He is the last one alive of his order. His grandfather was one of the original group, and he's the last one of the death clerics that know the ways of our god in the warrior standpoint, we should say. If you go to him and you tell him that you bear the marking that I'm about to give you, he will teach you to gain a connection with death. Not in a conversational sense like you would get if you go and do the thing I told you of, and that I was going to speak more of, but he will teach you enough to learn the powers of his warrior clan. And hopefully it'll be enough to save you. Clerics sadly must be quite strong to do what even the warriors can do at such an early point in their power. It's quite impressive, actually.
I still think I'm going to talk with the death god first.
Perfect. Okay. Come with me then. This will hurt. And for that I am sorry.
She musters her resolve. She's like, I'll take it.
She's going to say, "Please bear the skin of your back, if you do not mind."
The oh, that takes her by surprise at first because she was kind of expecting rest, but she's like, all right. She's gonna have to take off her robe and then like the undershirt underneath.
As you bare your back, you'll watch as she goes over to the fireplace. She's going to take out an old sickle, kind of placing the sickle down in the flames for a moment.
Melinda knows what's coming and she is ready for it.
As she grabs tongs and lifts the sickle up, you can see even the wood has begun to scar and burn a bit on the sickle. You'll watch as she lifts it up and she's going to say, "Hold on to your butts." No, I'm just kidding.
No, she's
Hold on
like,
to your butts.
I'm presuming Melinda was probably like grabbed like something to just bite her teeth into and is like
Yeah, you're-
clutching whatever really tightly.
Yeah, you'll have your robe kind of like a little bit tied up in into your mouth a little bit as you're kind of holding it in the air. As she comes back and you're gonna watch as she places the searing sickle into your back as you can hear the skin kind of burn and sizzle. As she eventually plies it away from your back quickly, dropping it down into a bucket of water. After she does so, you're gonna watch as she takes a bit of the holy water she had earlier, and you're gonna watch as she gently pours it on your back as you can feel it burn and just hurt an immense pain.
Oh
As
yeah, she's screaming. She's got tears coming out of her eyes.
Yeah.
She's tough, but that hurt.
What's your con?
14.
You're going to lose. You're gonna lose 6, but your con's gonna subtract from it, so you're gonna lose 4 max HP until your next long rest.
Okay. Not too bad actually.
No,
So
that's
it'd be 23 right now. Yeah, I can live with that.
The path is arduous. As she kind of walks you over to sit down, she's gonna hand you kind of like the material you use is like a binder, like the heavy kind of linen cloth to kind of wrap around the burn and kind of wrap around your chest to kind of like keep it tight so it's not touching the air and not having things bump into it really.
All right.
And she'll help you kind of wrap it around.
Wait, oh, the cloth I was using as a. Wait, I'm sorry. I think I lost. I messed up something. So the cloth that she's using to wrap up the wound. That's just cloth lying around, or was that like part of her robe?
No, it's gonna be underneath. It's kind of like like a binder.
Oh, okay.
It's like linen.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. Sorry.
I need just 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. I just need to take care of something.
Yeah,
No problem.
we can talk about this.
Yeah, you guys can talk about that. I just need to take care of some private stuff. I'll be back.
Well, how does it feel to be part paladin now?
Well, I don't think she's paladin yet. She still has to go through the training. I'm just super tight as like you can be paladin. I don't care about prereqs. I'm like I like the
honestly,
story.
Sometimes
I like
they're
this.
stupid and make no sense. Some of them. Like
No,
some of
I
them
get
I
it.
get.
Where it comes from, because the whole idea is that in order to effectively, well, then again, I guess if you have enough time, it's not like you're actively training to be a wizard while you're adventuring, and there's like a timetable, and
This
I
is
like
also gods.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Also,
Like,
in
if a
this game- in
god
this game-
deemed it,
Okay.
let it
God,
happen.
God deemed it okay. So
And I like it story wise, and I'm probably only gonna do the one level in paladin.
yeah, just one level, just so you can lay on hands
Hey,
every day.
Lay on hands and divine sense. Not that bad.
Honestly, those are pretty good.
And and you can now use swords and stuff, even though like.
He played a warlock bard who had starting level in paladin. Of course, the DM didn't really use demons, so it was like none of her paladin abilities ever really came into play. She had healing spells from warlock and bard abilities. Paladin, level 1 paladin quite a bit.
paladin.
I think my thing about my only gripe with level 1 paladin, it's only for if you're level 1 and everyone else is level 1. It's just fighter light. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's just not as good as a fighter in combat at level 1. It has more versatility because it can heal 5 hit points. But
I mean, that
Oh shoot! I don't know if I'm ever
five
gonna
is
get
a
the.
lot at level 1. So
right, but a fighter can do it as a bonus action, can heal a D10 plus its level to itself per short rest. So comparatively, it's just not.
I mean, the thing there is though that a paladin can also heal other people with that.
Right.
Oh.
But my point still stands. A cleric can do it better at level 1. The paladin is just a worse version of other classes at level 1.
I mean, at level 1, yes, but I think
That's my whole point. I just said level 1. That's my whole point with this.
But okay.
If
That doesn't
Melinda,
mean you're not playing from level 1.
if Melinda takes the 1 level in Paladin, she's never gonna get signature spell. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about that.
Oh,
Is
I
signature
was
spell?
yeah.
Wait, is signature spell the one where you can basically cast a first and a second as cantrips, or is it the
Essentially that,
one free
yeah.
3rd level?
I'm double checking.
Because
Yeah,
if
when
it's
you
the first and second level one, that's sad. The third one, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
'Cause I mean,
casting
here's
it at
the-
a 1/3 level spell for free, that sucks. That's
And I
nothing.
mean,
That's nothing.
if you don't feel comfortable with going through with this, Ariana, we do have someone who,
Can
if you
remove
give
disease.
consent, you'll be a vampire.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
It's-
you can do lesser restoration, Andrew.
I
which you
was
could do.
already
Oh, I mean, sure,
debating-
but whatever.
I was already debating having Melinda like multi-class.
I have to be
and
told about it.
Artificer. It's not really so much like I, as the player, don't like. I want signature spell, but can't have it. It's more of a Melinda wanted to eventually get that powerful to get a signature spell.
Right.
So, but then again, she's gonna be talking to the god of death and see what happens. So, Paladin's
Mhm.
like an option B right now, but she doesn't want to die. So, yeah, just
Exactly.
lay on hands to cure herself every day.
Maybe something can be worked out.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
like
sure
you
they're
can
reasonable.
like undo a level. So,
If you got to level 3 in Paladin, you'd be immune to disease.
but then she'd have to pick like a deity or like a mantra.
You
And
can
oh,
go back
yeah,
to
she has to
town,
go.
show them what for.
I'm so curious how the death conversation would go. Part of why Melinda wants to go to Death God first is because she's curious about gods, and especially because he's living in the swamp, he might know something about this whole swamp and town situation. So,
Shrek.
Oh.
Did you just say Shrek?
No, I said
Death
something. I'm
lives in
having a
the-
different a conversation with my
he-
roommate.
I might be in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
I just want to really
That's-
check the stream.
No problem.
Ooh, cool.
We think
Maybe
Shrek
some-
is a bog witch.
Yeah.
Sure.
we go and talk to Death, and he's literally.
Show them what for.
I'm so curious.
Places the searing sickle.
Yeah.
I just want to really check the stream.
No problem.
Almost.
Smash Mouth.
It's All Might.
Smash
He's
Mouth.
saying he's trying to say.
It's
All
All Might.
Oh, no, yeah.
Are you
Oh,
are you guys
Oh,
mean
no.
do you guys mean My Hero
sorry.
Academia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim Dome Dimmadome.
My Hero Academia, owner of the Hero Academia.
Whoa. I wouldn't be
Exactly.
surprised if All Might was Jim Dimmadome.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
That is correct.
that is the one.
I heard you say order, and it made me think of a paladin. Order of the.
Order of the
Or of the
Order
Dimsdale
of the
Dimmadome.
Dimsdale Dimmadome?
Yeah,
I mean, you can
Order of the
technically make a
Dimmadome.
paladin order over that.
You
You
gotta-
swear loyalty to the Dimmadome franchise.
Name. You
Yeah.
gotta
So
speak
welcome to the
that, man.
demo order.
It's like it's not impossible.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So that's how you cure yourself from this horrible disease. You have to swear loyalty to Dimsdale. Swear
Doug
your
Dimmadome? Doug Dimmadome, owner of...
I think they should add like an Arcane Brotherhood Paladin, like something like that. There's an
That's-
Arcane Cleric.
Yeah,
but...
they were thinking about. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but they were. It might still be in the works for an Unearthed Arcana. I don't think it's in Tasha's, but doing a spellcasting based paladin, like you can.
It'd be interesting.
Which would be very interesting. I don't know what it would be. Like maybe you can use your channel divinity to smite with a spell or something.
That would be.
Oh,
Oh,
that could
oh.
be nasty, but great.
Yeah,
Oh, doing smite on a spell.
like a fireball. Can you imagine?
Oh. I feel like it would have to be a roll to hit.
I feel like it would have to be an attack.
I feel like it would be single target,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
kind of like some abilities are.
All right, so coming back, after a moment, after she's helping you kind of bind this wrap. I'm sorry, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I've added all of Josh's tokens to the Roll20 for my game.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you're all gonna have your own tokens, which are gonna be your little character heads.
Nice.
Wait, do you mean
Or June's.
Yeah. I should clarify. I wasn't trying to like goad you by like not saying
No,
their names.
no,
I
no,
just I didn't know if like they told you also
No,
because I know they
I-
posted it in the chat.
I saw it. I'm just a person
No,
with-
you're good. I didn't see it either today because the NSFW chat. There's so many messages sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely missed it in the chat, but I did see that they changed their
Mhm.
name. So
I saw it from the character ID in the
yep.
mhm.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah.
But yes.
So back to this Dimmadome domain.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dimmadome domain.
Probably the most powerful. Like I think we can all agree.
Arguably,
that
one of the most powerful.
The
I'd say a little bit more powerful than the who's the character from DreamWorks' The Lorax that everyone does TikToks about?
Oh, I thought you were
Oh.
talking about the Lorax, and I was like, he's
No.
No, you're talking about the Onslaughter.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
More powerful than the Onslaughter Warlock Pact?
The
Oh,
Onslaughter's
no.
Warlock back. It's arguable and challenge. They are both rivals in their own esteems, but
Especially their one, the Warlock's Pact power, how bad can I possibly be?
yeah.
Oh.
All right. As you're sitting there and she's helping bind you, she's just going to go. Now that you have accepted the symbol of our god, you must head into the swamp. There is a path in the far north, above the farms. Well, the experimental farms. There is a hidden bridge that is passage by our people into the swamp. Only our god knows of it, and us. And it will keep you safe for the most part, away from prying eyes wondering what you may be doing in the swamp at this time of day. Or any day. It should safely get you over there, but as you enter the swamp, you must be open-minded. Things there may seem like they wish you dead or destroyed, but they will simply be in your way.
She thinks back to the slime monster they encountered in the swamp when they were trying to collect slime for
You're not coming through.
Oh wow, wait. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
She thinks back to the slime that they encountered in the swamp that they fought, but she managed to convince was to turn back when she said they aren't a threat. So she nods in understanding. Obstacles, not death. Necessarily.
She'll kind of notice the understanding in your eyes as she looks at you, and she'll smile and she'll go, "But I think you know too well already, so I wish you luck. Take these potions, one at the end of this day, and one on the next 4 days. This should keep you alive long enough to learn the ways from who I've spoken of, and it should also give you enough time before you perish to speak to our god. I wish you good travels, and I hope that you take the safest path. But I'm sure that you know the correct way. As she kind of, like, very gently kind of places her hand on your hair, and she's going to look at you, and she's going to look down at her hand, and then she's going to immediately rush over and begin washing her hands.
Yep. Gesture of niceness. Oh yeah, she has the plague.
Wear your damn mask.
As you go to leave, before you're allowed to really touch the door, you'll watch as she mage hands the door open.
She nods. She again expresses her gratitude, saying thank you, and then she's off.
Of
Now,
course.
before she goes to the swamp, she's actually going to go back to the inn, and or maybe she'll just go to. I don't know if she'll go right to the room. If there's, it depends on how much resistance there is. Basically, what she wants to do is she's gonna write up a note because I think she has some parchment on her from her stage background.
Okay.
And she's just gonna write her note explaining that she's doing some investigations, vaguely hint that she's heading into the swamp with some magic protection. She's going alone for reasons, and so and she doesn't know when she'll be back. Hopefully soon. So the whole party isn't wondering like if she's been kidnapped or not. So
Yes.
So
All right.
she's gonna leave that in the inn, probably in somebody's room, and then she's gonna head out and head towards the swamp.
Okay.
Oh wait! And she's also gonna buy. Is it? Oh, are all the shopkeepers like closed right now because of the funeral?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna. You know what? Why not? She's gonna borrow one of the hotel's towels. They have extras, right?
Oh yeah.
She's just gonna borrow one.
Okay.
She'll plan on returning it or buying a new one if it gets wrecked. So
When I come back to you, there is stuff I want to do with you in the inn. So just remind me that when we come back.
sure.
So now we will shift
Okay.
our way. Who wants to go next? Funeral or prison break?
Let's do funeral. I have to use the bathroom real quick. So if
Okay.
you do the funeral.
Is Nick and Andrew even here?
I'm still here. I
Are
just
you
gotta
in-
check if
You don't need to be in roll 20 for this.
that I'm ready.
I am all here. Meow meow.
You'll
Actually, I
notice-
think-
Meh.
You'll notice, Father Bran, as you split from the group and started heading towards the funeral, it seems that little Felix has kind of hopped and joined your path.
Gotcha.
As you guys are walking together, you'll watch as he kind of looks at you, and just kind of like gives like almost like a squint. Oh, Nick's gone. Goodbye.
I guess I squint.
Okay, I'm back.
you'll-
What were you saying, Andrew?
Andrew,
Hmm?
Or
this is all you.
was there something you were trying to say?
Oh, I mean, how many people are out and about right now on the streets?
Very few. As you guys are heading through, you'll notice the guards are kind of leading people towards the main bulk of town, to the southwest, where the funeral will be held. As you guys are approaching, kind of brought into the mob of people, you guys will see, for the first time, really close-up look at this massive graveyard. Many of these stones look like they were recently put in. As you can see, rows and rows of headstones. Many look like they've been built and made just from the rubble of the docks being destroyed, or the stones that were thrown about in the crevice. Looks like they've been repurposed into gravestones with carved names. The holes built, the holes dug actually look perfect, almost if done by magic. It looks like each hole has been just shaped up and out as the dirt has just been plotted, almost in what looks like it might have just been a cube of dirt slapped onto the ground. As you can see, it almost breaks apart in little square edges at the very bottom, touching the ground.
Interesting.
As you guys look out, you'll see out there one of the death priests leading the function. Each of the other death priests that works at the church, you can see, are in almost a triangular shape, standing around in the funeral. And the massive crowd of people, which at one point may have been much larger, also stands about. As you guys can see, each grave, as you look down, is holding a soul, a person. Whatever may be left of them, be it a necklace, a body, an arm, a head, or perhaps just a book. As you look at each individual grave, littering this easily the size of a mile's worth of graves that have just been dug. As the center graveyard has a little fence that kind of pickets around it, a little farther to the northwest, that looks like it's now just been surrounded by all of these newly dug graves. The stench of death is heavy, and the smell of old blood wafts into your nose like that of a shark as you smell it and immediately kind of have a taste of disgust as you kind of like don't get a hungry feeling from it, but almost like smelling curdled milk kind of puts you at dismay.
Gotcha.
Felix, you can smell a bit of burnt smell coming almost from the distance of the grave, as if perhaps some of the bodies buried here were from the forest fire as well. As you guys stand there, you watch as the priest in the middle, an older gentleman, an elf, one of the few elves you've seen in town, other than any of the ones coming with you. He seems to be a wood elf as well. Stands in the middle. He looks far younger than he most likely is, due to the amount of scars you can see that kind of litter his lower chin. As he's going to speak, and he's going to say, "On this day, we remember the fallen of our fair town, those who died in mysterious happenstances, those that were killed when Old Town was taken over, those who died in the fire. All of you who have passed, we miss you. We wish you well when you meet Death's embrace, when you meet the other gods' embrace, when you find your way. We will not see you again, none of us, for when we each go, our own doorway will be open. Each of us will find our way to death in our own important path. But with your burial will come new life, for with each body we have placed a little bit of earth itself, a little bit of the wood, and a new forest will be built here to replace the one that has been burnt, hopefully to bring peace and life to this area after all the death that has happened. Many of us here are burying brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons. Some of us are even burying friends, family, all of which we will remember you. Names have been written down to be placed on a large pedestal once all of this is done, so that we remember you after what has happened. I know that we will make it past what has happened here, to a new future. More children will be born, more friends will be made, and together we will meet in sorrow to ensure this never happens again. We will learn who has done this. The church demands blood for what has happened, and it will be found and gained. When we find what soul caused all this, or perhaps this was Death's way of meeting more than he ever would have known. With that, each of you now will be buried. Each of you now will be put to rest. Amen. You'll hear as each of the priests go. Gracias. Muerto. And you'll watch as each of them go through and begin burying bodies. Using shape earth, you'll watch as they lift their hand and they just bring the dirt over and be placing it down into the mounds on the ground. Standing next to you, you're going to see something interesting. You're going to see what looks to be an older human with darkened kind of pupils, almost like they've been darkened by smoke. And he's wearing kind of like a black leather kind of attire with a bit of like the draped cloak that kind of sits behind it. And his hair, at first glance, almost looks more like smoke for a moment. As you look at him more, you'll notice that his gray skin and smoky hair almost looks like he's like eternally smoldering. He's gonna look over at you and he's gonna go, "Very sad what's happened here. Is it not?"
It is indeed.
Do I know this?
No,
Ah,
you don't recognize this person. Did you lose anyone here?
I have seen the death of one of them. Of you.
A woman?
Yes.
That's always the hardest. Did you love her?
I had no connection.
He's gonna look down at the cat. But you loved her.
wait, I'm sorry. What did he say?
He said, "Did you love her?" to Nick, and then he looked down at you and he said, But you loved her."
Oh, oh, shit.
He's gonna look back up and he's going to say, "It's not fair what happened to these people.
That is
It's
quite
never
true.
fair."
It's very hard. We have to move forward.
Moving forward
And
towards a destination, finding the cause, doing the will of the living is exactly what I'm planning on doing. As he kind of looks over at you with two large eyes. As this point happens, you'll watch as he sticks his hand out towards the crowd. You're then gonna hear like what sounds like a shriek in the distance. As you look out there and then kind of look back at him, he no longer seems to be near you. You're now going to notice what looks like a black cloud begin to creep over the current graveyard. As it goes over and begins to cover the landscape, you'll watch as the smoke begins to each lower into the individual graves. And that scream that you heard, you'll see one of the priests kind of back up, and you'll watch as the corpse of a living dead stands up and out of the grave. And that's where we're going to ship over to the first group.
that is. It's always bad when they pull an
Whoa.
Itachi on you.
No,
It's always
I
bad when they
mean-
pull an Itachi
no
on you.
time for the
Mhm.
three
Always.
idiots.
I mean, if the town goes up in smoke,
Win-win.
Ah,
but like he said, maybe it's just death, saying some stuff,
I don't
Who's
know if
this
this is
one?
what death asks for.
All right, let's see what these three boys put their head together. What they think of.
We already have the plan. I don't know what you're talking about. We go in, we
we
get
have
him.
part of a plan.
I don't know. We go in and get him is a pretty rock solid plan.
All right. So we know where he's being held, correct? Fair.
I'm not a great multitasker sometimes. Um, You guys don't know where the jail is. But you do know where the Arl's house is.
So we can assume the jail's probably near there.
You could assume.
I'm gonna... Can I do like a little investigation to find out, like, about that?
Yeah, roll investigation check. I don't know if you're going to get any help from your friends, but...
I have a +6 in investigation. If anyone
Let's-
wants to help.
No.
Of course Reggie doesn't want to help.
You're rolling in the roller, right?
I'm rolling in this chat.
Yeah.
I'm rolling in a roll 20.
Yeah.
18.
As you're kind of looking from town, watching the guards kind of like everybody else has so far, you'll watch the guards seem to be coming from one of the buildings kind of centralized near the Arl's home. It looks like this might be the guards, like, not tower, god, what are they called? Barracks?
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's the barracks.
So perhaps there's a jail inside.
He's gonna whisper that to the... They're heading out from the barracks. I'm gonna assume that's where they're holding him. Now let's see.
Do we see anyone walking the street, or is it relatively
It's just the guards.
calm?
You
Dull?
do. You see, far behind the crowd as they're moving forward, a very old Triton that, as you walk by, is immediately going to perk up and recognize you. Hey, wait! I remember you!
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
You're running for mayor! You're old
Right.
Mayor Hector!
Yup.
And then
that's
he's
me.
just fucking glare at Reggie.
He begins kind of running over towards you as fast as an old man can run. He's gonna come over, he's like, I've been telling everyone about the vote. I got about maybe 65 of my friends here.
Oh, good. Yeah, good old Hector.
Yes.
Running for mayor, newcomer in town.
They first they looked at me and they're like, what the fuck's a mayor? But I told them, a mayor's a person that listens, that leads the people. That's what you told me. And I was like,
That's
good
correct.
old Mayor Hector's gonna get these ROs out of here doing all their nonsense and their personal selfish things.
That's correct.
Congratulations, Hector. You created democracy.
Oh, he didn't say it was a democracy.
No, I don't know
He
what
said
that
it was a
is.
mayorship.
Yeah, I don't know what a democracy or whatever you said is.
Yeah, democracy.
It'd need a government ruled by the people.
No, it's led by Hector. What?
Mayor.
What are you talking about?
Oh, but the mayor would be chosen by the people.
But he's a mayor. He's leading the people.
Right.
I don't think you rightfully know what you're talking about.
Choose him and take him out.
I'm sorry. This boy is just so young. He doesn't understand things.
It's all right. He is awful young, so I'll forgive him.
I keep him with me. He's for the sake of his mother, he's not all there. I tap. My head,
he's your ward. I get it.
Exactly,
I truly do.
exactly.
He kind of like
He's
shambles
just
over to you.
Leaning down, glaring.
You're gonna hear your staff go. Shall we take care of Hector? Or I should say, Reggie, finally? I've been waiting to have a little blood on me.
He's just gonna lean back and go, yes, Master Hector.
Come back.
Anyways, we're looking around posting flyers and stuff, and we were gonna post them at the local jail. You wouldn't happen to know where that is.
Why, yes, I do. It's right over there, as he points to the exact building you guys were going to.
Perfect. Good. That's
Actually, there are little windows that go down into the jail that you could slide voting flat papers down into. You could put little things down in there so that the prisoners can see it too.
That's great.
Perfect.
That's fantastic.
Right.
Oh, there's also, I don't know, I think there's an old sewer that goes down there too. You could float the papers in through the water. Right to go right over into the toilets of the people.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Oh, yeah,
That's actually a
the
very good
toilets
idea.
of the people.
Yes, so they
You
look
got-
down, they go to take a kerplunker, and then down there, that's their
See my
that's your
face.
platform. Yes. They go, when I'm shitting, I'm
Hector.
seeing Mayor Hector.
Why haven't you hired this guy for your campaign?
You know what?
Yeah.
Hector's the only one that's not full of shit. That's what you could. That's your thing.
Oh,
This
wow.
fucking guy.
This is genius. All right. Well, thank you, old timer. This was fantastic meeting you.
It's so good to see you again, Hector. It's so good. You've given me a new hope after I lost everyone. I'm excited for a mayor.
Good.
I might even
God,
go
this is-
dance a jig.
I like under my breath. I kind of like look.
Congratulations on the supporter.
I look to Hector. I look to real Hector, and I say, and I like under my breath. I'm just like, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. This is going too far. Oh God.
You know what? I know exactly what you should do. You should go right up to the RO tomorrow and just tell her that you're running for mayor. I'll get a big crowd going.
Oh.
I should. What time should we say? Oh, you know what? Tomorrow's not great. I have a gig that I'm playing at and performing at to boost morale
Oh.
and stuff and get my name
No,
out there.
I
But
understand.
You know that.
the next
Yeah.
day, I can't think of anything on my schedule.
I-
I
I'll get them together. I'll tell him Hector for mayor. Hector for mayor. As he's saying that, he's walking away. He's going Hector for mayor. Hector for mayor. As he walks by like a little dog, he just goes Hector for mayor. As the dog goes, kind of runs away.
Yeah. As soon as he's out of earshot. I don't know. No.
I
That
turn
was
to
fun.
Hunter. I turn to Hunter and Hector, and I go, "I'm in too deep. I'm in this. I'm in too far. I did not
Well-
expect to get this
So
much."
you told the people that Hector's running for mayor.
Yes. I didn't think anything would come of it because this guy was a little bit. His marbles were a little loose, but
That's
apparently,
exactly why you wouldn't tell him.
well, I guess I have to be mayor now.
Congratulations. We'll work on your acceptance speech, okay?
Then my untimely demise as well. That'll happen the same day. Get out of here.
I'll assassinate you.
Yes. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll get my
Oh
paints,
yes, we'll fake your death. Yes.
Yes.
leaving it to my good friend.
Man,
We call him old fuck around here.
old timer. Deputy mayor, old timer.
Anyways, thanks to my cunning deception, I now know a way for us to go in. Those little
Yes.
windows.
I
I'm sure
mean,
you heard.
we already knew where it was. I know there's the sewers, but we're not. Are we going through the sewers?
Try though. I might be able to wiggle my way through one of the windows. I should see how big they are.
I can't.
You're not that big. You're just tall.
Yeah, but aren't they?
Able to squeeze your way in, just cat your way in, even though you're a dog.
Hey, maybe
The
I
windows-
should try turning into a cat like Felix.
A werecat, lovely.
The windows are quite small, though. The only of you that would probably be able to fit through would be Reggie.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, I'll have to distract.
But you guys can see the old cistern kind of farther over. The only fear of the cistern is you guys know exactly, you and Hunter know exactly
down
where the
there.
cistern leads
Yeah.
to some
No,
danger.
we don't
won't
gotta
go
go
on.
that deep.
So yeah, we won't go into there. So Hector, can Hector like look out and see how many guards are like outside?
There seems to be 2 guards in the very front of the guards barrack. There seems to be an older lizard folk that kind of has bluish scales.
Lizard folk.
And there is an older, maybe not older, but for an orc, probably about 45-year-old orc guard standing there.
Ooh,
He's big build boy. And he looks over. You can see his tusks kind of go up and wrap a little bit outside of his mouth as they kind of like angle outwards. He's not really paying attention to anything. He's kind of just staring forward as he's dressed in what looks to be a little bit nicer of the armor that everyone else has been wearing.
I'll have to be a little stealthy about this one if I'm going to use my trick.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Okay, so out of character, my plan was to use infestation on one of them.
Okay.
Presumably to get him and his buddies to and his buddy to be like, why are there fucking bugs attacking him? You know?
Right.
Okay.
And my plan is to turn invisible.
That would get their attentions off of. We have to think of something for Hunter. Is Hunter just back up just in case we have to get into combat?
I think
I vote sewers.
We could do a trifecta. I go in through the window, you distract the guards, Hunter goes into the sewers, we sneak Rookie out through the sewers, Hunter has cleared the path, because Rookie can't fit through the window, but I can get into Rookie and get him out of his cell maybe. Bada bing, bada boom.
Ooh, I like this plan.
A three-pronged attack. A devil's three-way is what they call that.
a horny fuckle.
A horny fuckle, thank you, yes.
Yes.
A threesome.
Yes, I believe that is what they call a threesome, yes.
That's what they call a sloppy hug. Wait. I don't want to say what I was going to say because I don't know what it means.
Say it.
No, because it's on the stream. I'll type it to Eli and you tell me if this is a bad.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, is Eli just our sex?
Is that bad?
No.
No?
No.
No, the three knuckle shuffle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one's fun.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a thing like the newsies would say.
They give you the old three knuckle shuffle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Buster, you gotta get the three knuckle shuffle. Yeah, see?
Just singing about going to Santa Fe.
I can do anything. You can knuckle shuffle. I can shuffle knuckles better than you. All right. Anyways, so
I can shuffle more knuckles than you can.
So you're gonna. I want to know. Is infest vocal somatic? What is it?
Let me look at infestation. Sorry, I gotta get the thing. I was gonna say yes. I gotta look at infestation. Infestation. Let's see if it is vocal. Component. There is a vocal somatic and material, but not really for warlock.
All right. So you're gonna be hurt, but you can still physically hide, so that they don't exactly know where you are. They'll just be like, "Who's doing that?" kind of.
Yes, that was the plan.
Give me a stealth check.
Also because I have to be within 30 feet, so I do have to be
Yep.
somewhere hidden.
There is an old wagon that's kind of left across the street a little bit farther from you that you can kind of perch yourself behind. So I want a stealth check from you first.
Would that be advantage or just higher?
That would just be the cover's not going to give you anything better. It's just going to be what you can hide behind. So
1d20 plus, I think it's 3. Wait, I already have. It's 2. It's not great, but a plus 2 is better than 6. No.
As you're standing behind, you're going to kind of get ready and hold your hand up above the cart, kind of like a little spooky manner, getting ready to cast your magic.
Like, all right, who's there?
No, not yet. Meanwhile, Reggie, I'm assuming you're going invisible.
Yeah, I'm going invisible and sneaking up to and through one of the windows.
Okay. You're going to have to remove the iron bars for because there are iron bars. So let's see what you got.
Do you have heat metal?
I mean, I have heat metal. I'm not gonna.
That's not gonna melt the bars though.
Also, he's gonna have to then touch the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, heat metal. Ah! 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 What's that thing? I think it's from Futurama where Fry just keeps doing the thing that hurts himself.
Yeah.
All right. I could do a very loud thing.
Shatter?
Fucking shatter.
No.
Piss
No.
off. Shut the fuck up.
Um,
Don't say that.
I mean, wait. If he did that, would that help me like do
That would certainly give you advantage and make every guard in the city go, huh?
Huh?
Yeah,
Must have been the
yeah.
wind.
It's the Metal Gear. Like, hey, what was that noise?
Also, that would break your invisibility.
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh,
I mean, you could stealth before you go invisible, and then go invisible as soon as you used it.
No. I gotta get close. I'm gonna be invisible while I'm outside, for sure.
I mean, your stealth's already pretty good.
It's not about the stealth. I have to cross a street that is
Really open.
I don't have things to hide behind.
It's also
So
muddy,
if I can't, yeah.
wet.
Do you
Oh,
want me
it's
to-
muddy. That's my boots.
Wait,
I'm
yeah, you
fine.
could just use
These
your
are my
little
boots.
slide across stealthily.
Yes. Okay. I guess I'll. That's the best thing I can do. I might just take out my crowbar and try to get it off.
Oh, you could do that, yeah. That'll give you, I believe +5, or it gives you advantage on strength checks, something like that.
I'll take it.
I'll say
I think it gives
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah,
I think
it
that.
gives
I mean,
advantage.
+5 and advantage is technically the same thing. So
Yeah. So advantage.
I will take it.
Yeah, because whenever
Alright.
you have things that like make your passive
Okay.
perception higher and based on advantage, it gives you just a +5. So it's like your
Yeah.
passive
Yeah,
perception would be
exactly.
treated as low as it.
With advantage, I got 15.
Yeah, so you're able to take your crowbar and peel out the bar. As you look into this cell, you will see what looks to be a tied, or kind of chained and tied to a bed, old gnome that's just going.
Oh no.
We need a distraction.
Oh,
All right. I'm invisible, so he's just gonna hear a disembodied voice say, "Hey, are you like crazy or something? Or do you want to get out of here?"
Nope! I killed 10 men!
Oh, yep. He's
Alright.
man.
I'm a
Now do
murderer!
it again.
Guilty!
I'm your guardian angel, and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh,
And I will climb down, and try to unhook him or get whatever.
Oh,
yeah!
Get
You want to
out.
use
that
the
kind of
you want to
distraction?
use the crowbar to break his shackle? His
Yeah, sure. I'll
Yeah.
pry him off.
Oh no. You know, I think I won't even. I think that will help my stealth.
yeah. So roll an advantage again.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 6.
Honestly, it seems like you didn't do a good job. These are chains made for a gnome, so you're very easily able to break them.
Good.
A 5 was the
And
DC.
Lovely. I will hoist him through the window and say, "Go crazy."
He goes, I can fly! Before you get him all the way through the window, he's gonna reach back. He's gonna be like, 1 second though, feller. Do you by chance have a piece of mistletoe?
Mistletoe. Do I? Can I make a roll to see if I might have?
Yeah,
one?
roll investigation.
Sweet.
Roll if you have mistletoe.
Is that a plus?
oh
I need
no, this
to
guy's gonna
roll.
cast like some spell.
Oh, damn it! A 6.
The DC was
Man's out to kill Balder.
the
okay?
DC was
Oh.
5 because I think it's fun.
That means
Okay.
that means the DM wants it.
I reach into my pocket. I'm like, no, wait a minute. I was sitting in the woods. What have I got stuck in my back pocket? Here you go.
Yeah. So you hand it up to him. He's gonna go, thank you, Angel. He's gonna take that little piece of mistletoe from you. Hector, as you're about to cast Infest, you're gonna see a gnome run by and be like, Fireball! And you're gonna watch as a massive fireball slams out from this mistletoe over, detonates the guards.
Help
They're
us
just
with our
dead.
thing.
Is the gnome dead?
Run.
Hector, make a dex save for me.
You, oh Oh my god.
You'll
best
watch
decision.
as he does it and he holds up the piece of mistletoe. As he casts the spell, you're going to watch as he kind of blows fire out of his mouth that burns up the component of the mistletoe.
11.
I want this guy as mayor.
How much am I talking?
Listen, we got to have a little comedy in the serious, scary campaign here and there.
God, I love it.
I'm pretty sure you might have
the
even blown up like the front.
You have released a terrorist.
Hey,
Hey.
How
a
much
guardian
damage am I
angel
taking?
did.
Yeah, I blame God.
I mean, angels are bad, so like.
Angels are bad. That's
So
the
if he
issue.
says a guardian angel let me go, they'd be like, "Oh fuck, it was an angel."
28.
Well, that makes
28
sense.
fire damage.
Oh, ouch.
Ooh.
No idea it was me.
Ooh.
This gnome just came out from around the corner.
You watch as the guard
I'm
barrack,
gonna blood on my hands.
the guard barracks essentially explodes in the top half. As you'll watch his boards and planks fly across the air. Hector, that cart in front of you is just going to implode as you're thrown back and crack your head against the stone wall behind you. As this little gnome just begins to run over towards the funeral.
Holy shit. Holy shit!
Oh,
Hey, that's good for you.
no.
You're gonna have another
Nick,
ally.
he's gonna help us. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is for sure.
I'm
He
gonna heal myself.
is under complete control.
Wait, are we sure this isn't the guy that didn't blow up the docks?
You guys already know who blew up the docks. You guys already know who blew up the docks.
Yeah, but
At this
what if he
point,
had helped?
No, they were too. No, Kai, they were
That
too
was
pure. They
that.
could not have done such a thing.
That was the
Innocent
fire you
person.
guys saw
Innocent
over
person.
next to the docks. Remember when you saw the fire damage?
Yeah.
That was him. He's just
Oh.
like, yeah!
That was cute.
It's like it was like a boat that was coming in. It's like we're just transporting all this black powder. I hope something bad doesn't come our way. And then,
Oh, if you guys have
Okay,
watched
okay.
One Punch, it's like the dude that takes all the credit for what he
Oh,
always does.
oh,
Yeah.
just that, like
It was that
searing-
girl thought she was doing the power. She doesn't have fucking magic. She can't
Yeah.
cast spells. It's always just been this old man.
Wait, to be fair. Oh wait, to be fair, I only take 10 of that. Was that 28 damage? Did you say?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I only take. Actually, sorry. Wrong.
because the temp HP.
I take 17 of that. Right.
Hmm.
See, you're welcome.
Yeah, there you go.
Temp HP.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still at 19 health.
I'm still going through the sewers, by the way.
Oh heck yeah.
Well, Hector's on the ground. He's just gonna look at the staff and go, "I'm thinking about taking your offer."
Hey, you thought that was
Listen.
me? You have no idea that was me.
I see a fucking gnome go out the window that you were in.
Okay, no, you didn't. Because I was invisible.
This is
This
all
is true.
some.
It would be metagaming because you were behind a heart cart waiting for your
Okay,
chance.
that's
Yeah.
fair. That's
This gnome came around the corner out of an alley and was like, "Fireball time."
okay.
Oh
Okay.
god,
Okay,
that
okay,
was
here's the better one.
beautiful.
How much you bet that's Reggie?
I'll take that. Because
Listen,
he's a gnome? Because he's small?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
racist.
Listen,
No!
this is a
Racism
bit.
as always.
I may be a
Reggie,
demon,
no.
but at least I'm not a racist piece of shit.
Anti-racist. I've heard you say
Damn.
things.
I just say they don't look appetizing, but I say it about everyone, which means I'm
I
equally a
had heard
demon.
you rank which ones look the tastiest.
Take that as a compliment.
Yes,
I
I
mean, that
just
one's
Can't
a
defend
literal
against that
demon.
one, can
yeah, I don't have any defense. I'm gonna go back to being a staff.
you?
That's enough for now. So Hunter, as you give me an athletics
Not
check
how it was gonna go.
Okay.
to lift up the grate.
22.
God, it's your fucking strength score as a roll. Yeah. As you lift up the grate and set it down, and begin to crawl your way into the sewer, you'll smell that brimstone smell again as you enter.
Hmm.
Um, you can once again hear the cries and the moans and the screams coming from underground. It's not as loud this time. It's not as strong. As you make your way to where you assume this prison would be. Locking onto the smell of Reggie, I'm going to give you an advantage on a smelly perception check.
A smelly.
Okay. Smelly one.
A smelly one, because Reggie smells like piss and
Reggie
sadness.
has that manly musk.
He hasn't cleaned his
Probably my
balls
bug
in like
spray.
3 weeks. Oh.
Oh,
Okay, we said very different things. It's
We
the bug
really
spray!
have-
it's a 21.
Yeah. Did you make your way through just kind of moving your way through the cells? You can easily find your way to what looks to be a hole in the ground connecting to the sewer. And you can see just what looks to be a little hairy white-haired arm fling up and then start crawling up the wall as they're just kind of flying upward.
Huh? Uh, hello?
You will Reggie, as you're in the room, you're gonna hear coming from the toilet. Hello?
I think I just bought us a little bit
The
of distraction.
speaking toilet.
Or
Ah,
I'm-
shitter talks to us.
I think I bought us a distraction. It's not gonna do.
Oh.
It's not anything that'll be too big. It's just an old gnome like you do. But
Okay.
it'll be a little extra.
Nice. Very nice.
Help.
Make another athletics to just break your way up and through this toilet because it is a bit too small.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He's gonna just uppercut his way out of there. He's gonna Shoryuken.
Oh, 13.
Can I help him? Can I have
You can give
help me,
advantage,
like-
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Give him advantage.
Cool.
Or you could swoosh right in. Like, I'm just gonna swoosh right in.
That one's a 23.
Yeah, as you go to help him, you kind of get him up on a good platform for him to stand. As you'll watch as he'll just take 2 of the plank boards, just push them upwards from the dirt that they kind of sit on, as he just stretches them up into the air, and you'll watch as both boards crack, as his body just kind of perfectly fits in between shoulder width through those 2 missing planks. As you'll watch as the dirt and the earth kind of like shifts with his shoulders, as 2 little plunks of dirt with kind of grubs sitting in the dirt, kind of crawling around, kind of falls off of his shoulders as he makes his way through. He doesn't seem affected by the stench and smell. Meanwhile, you are heavily affected. Even living in a bog, shit smells like shit.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll watch as Hunter kind of wipes the dirt from his shoulders. Or maybe you don't. I don't know what you do. That's up to you.
I don't.
Yeah.
I barely
That's
shower.
what a
I'm not.
shower's for, okay?
Don't worry about that later.
As you guys step into the jail. Ah! I can actually make a map. Ooh.
Oh, this has been going brilliantly.
whoa.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Birdie.
You guys are in the bottom right. Whoops, I forgot to bring your tokens with me.
Oh, it's the one with the little grate. Oh, that's the bottom left. I can't
That's
do
left.
math. Wait, that's not even math. That's directions.
Wow, I can't even do
Close.
math.
Wow, math.
Close.
Talk about that
It's-
math, am I right?
It's that kind of weak.
Is-
Yeah.
I have a question. When are they gonna hear the explosion?
It was timed
Oh,
perfectly
Reggie.
when he was busting up. So,
Yeah.
like we didn't.
It was timed perfect to the grate being popped, so Hunter was more like, huh?
You guys didn't even notice like the ground shaking a bit.
For it was timed perfect with the planks being ripped out of the
Yeah.
ground, just a goosh, and it's like, whoa.
Just the big crack. I'm like, woo. Some
That
old
was-
wood.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, thanks. I think this place is older than we thought.
Amazing.
Holy shit.
As you guys step into the room, You can see that the cell seems to be locked
Hmm.
from the inside, or from the outside, I should say. Sorry.
Now, I'm no expert, but I think you might be able to just, no. Oh, you can't see me. I was doing motions with my hands. You probably rip it off, maybe?
Sure, I can try.
Right? I'll give you some help, even though I'm not, the strongest.
Yeah, any help is appreciated.
Alrighty.
Would that be an athletics check again?
Yes,
Okay.
as you step up.
Because Reggie's helping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reggie's over here going, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
do it.
Yeah,
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 come on.
yeah.
Rip it off.
As he's doing that like side hop thing, so it looks like he's never off the ground.
yeah. That's a 25.
Yeah, you'll watch as the metal doors, as you just bend them open. As you realize you could have just easily have just broken the lock off, but you just decided to instead bend the bars so that you could
Oh,
both
I thought he
slide
was
through.
just gonna
This-
kick the door down.
This way, it looks like the gnome broke out this kind of way.
I mean,
Yeah.
other than the
that's why
window
I-
being
World's
open because you
greatest
didn't put the bars
barbarian
back.
Gnome.
Yeah, the bars are still gone. Doesn't matter.
They also put like a paperweight on him to keep him still. These are the smallest chains in here.
Yeah.
He was literally tied with like paper clips.
You know, Wyatt, my friend Wyatt, has the best way to imprison spellcasters, which is just to put them in full plate armor, so that they can neither move nor cast spells.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's. Oh.
It's pretty good.
It's how I deal with imprisoning mages without taking their spellcasting focus. Just being like, you're in heavy armor. Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we know which cell Ruki is in?
You have to
You do notice as you guys go out farther, I assume. There seems to be about 6 cells in here.
Mm-hmm.
The one directly across from you is wide open, empty. Are you guys stealthing, or are you guys just chilling?
Yeah, I'll stealth.
Let's get your stealth.
Sure.
Yeah, alright.
You have an
Easy
advantage because you're
boy.
invisible.
Yeesh.
I do not.
You have disadvantage because you have armor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a
That's
10.
not terrible.
It didn't
Yeah.
roll. Come here.
Oh.
Oh, man. Is it roll? Okay, here we go.
It's slash roll. Forward
Yeah.
slash. Yeah.
1d20 plus 8. That's what it was.
Mhm.
With advantage, that's 15.
Yeah.
Nice.
So as I assume you guys move your way in a bit deeper, you guys will notice that over in the room above you, there seems to be somebody present since the doors are closed, as well as the door behind you.
Hmm.
So far, you haven't heard anyone, though. No one seems to be shuffling about or moving.
Can I smell anyone?
Roll a sniffing perception check.
A smelly perception.
17.
One moment.
Mhm. Oh.
You do smell what seems to be the smell of plate armor in the next room. Steel and armor. And maybe a little bit of a stench of kind of like sleepy stench, like tired kind of stink breath.
Yeah. Got some sleep musk.
Yeah. You can also smell the smell of blood, however.
Hmm. But I don't smell anything from the two.
Oh, you do smell from the
rooms.
smells too. I'm so sorry. you smell what smells like a little bit of booze and sadness from one side,
Ooh.
and you smell a similar smell to Ruki in the cell below you.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. Uh, so I don't see Reggie, but I'm just going to point to, to the cell below us.
I'll look in.
Yeah, as you go and you look in, you can see Ruki sitting in there. He's looking over at you, and it looks like he has a small bag with him. And he's gonna come over. He's gonna be like, "It's good to see your face again, friend." And you, again, it's always terrifying every time Ruki stands up because he doesn't look like that big of a man. Then he stands up and he's like 8 feet tall, and he's
Right.
buff. He's fucking ripped.
That's why he's my best friend.
Yeah, he's gonna walk
You're
over. He's
in
gonna be like,
love with him.
"Where have you
Mhm.
been? I didn't know anyone knew I got captured."
Yes, we found out because we spoke to the ghost in the woods.
I
Long
don't
story.
know what that means.
Got this, and I hold up the violin, but he can't see it because
The viola.
Yeah, the viola and the.
Wow,
Okay.
this is worth nothing.
Well, I'll show you after we get out of here. No, but we're gonna get you out. Hector has devised a clever plan of causing a distraction. We should probably move before he gets arrested or something.
Mhm.
Wow.
This is gonna be our man because I can't find another
Oh,
time.
Dude, oh, he's even hotter than I pictured.
you know what? You're right.
He's just a big boy. He's a big boy.
Big boy.
He's a big boy.
He's got a sassy stance. He
I
can
know
say,
it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I
"Mm,
found you.
mm." He's got like his
Mm.
hip out
This
to the
man
side.
fucks, I tell ya.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like
Do you
this, like
like
a.
the rebar?
There we
with a
go.
Piece of cement. in it?
What is that?
Oh no!
Man, this man looks like he walks like the wide Putin meme.
Oof.
Is it a
Good.
tank? Whatever it is, it's gone. So how are you guys gonna get through the cave?
All right. Do you
I'm
want to
gonna
just try
tear.
to?
I'm gonna tear the lock off.
All right, roll an athletics check.
Okay.
I'll help if I can.
Yeah, you can help. You can hold the lock still.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh
He
my
probably
God.
just
Plus
snaps like it's
fucking
nothing.
10, Eli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 26.
You watch as Hector just reaches over and just kink, just breaks the lock with one
Oh,
little like
nice.
hand press.
Yeah.
You can just feel your like. I don't know if you're attracted to Hunter, but any attraction you might have had after that grip is gone.
Well,
That's a as he reaches over, he just breaks the metal lock, and kind of drops it to the ground. Afterwards, he'll just kind of like, I assume you open up the door.
yeah.
As you do, Ruki will kind of like file out and just be like, "So what's your idea?" My stuff's over in the other room, in a locker, I assume. That's where they
Which
took
other
it.
room?
The room to the
Let's go
left.
get that then, right? That has like your important
I-
stuff in it.
Yes,
Reggie will have to get it.
I think there's a
Oh, yeah.
guard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go. I'm invisible, so.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be back in. If I'm not back in 3 hours, come and get me.
Wow.
All right,
3
you can
hours.
as you move in there. As you move in there, get in there.
Get in
Get in there.
Get. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you go in, the knocker seems to be here. You can see one of these large stretching torture tables over here. Um,
Okay.
Laying on it at the moment, you will actually see a man. Um, he looks like he looks similar, actually almost similar in appearance to Father Bran, but like the only real facial difference is that his nose seems to be like pursed a little bit higher. Um, and it looks like his eyes kind of have more wear and tear, kind of on the sides, as he's laying there. But same hair color, similar facial structure almost. Perhaps maybe even from the same family. You never know. You also don't know much as dark elves, so you could just be being racist right now for all you know.
Yeah.
Down Professor Father Bran.
He's laying there and he's talking over to this guard at the moment. He's gonna be like, I don't know exactly what that noise was, but I don't believe they pay me enough to care. I'll just stay here doing what I love, torturing and killing. As the guard looks over, and this guard is, you can assume he might even be the brother of the orc that was out front of the building upstairs. And he's gonna
Oh, rest in peace.
go, well, as long as they pay me enough to watch all of these bastards, I'll stay here as long as I need to, but I really would love to go out and see Grom's place someday. Heard he's really changed the orc mindset. Made them a little bit more into warriors than they used to be. And he'll just, oh, that sounds very interesting. I don't think I'd want to go that cold, though. It's icy around those parts. Where isn't it cold? It rains all goddamn day. That's a good point. At least it's a little more temperate down here. Well, with the swamp moving in, probably will get warmer with time. One of the mages I heard talking about ozone something or whatever, making it a bit warmer down here. I don't know entirely what that means, but it doesn't matter much when we're down here most of the day. At least we have the sconces here to keep us warm, and there's plenty of blood on the floor. How was that warm? That doesn't make any sense. I just like talking about my job, Harold.
I just like talking about my job, Harold. The quote of the day.
I told you not to call me by my first name in front of these fucking lowlives. Listen, it's rude of you to assume there are lowlives. I was in prison once. Yeah, and now you're down here with the lowlives all the time. They pay... That's it. I'm not talking to you anymore if you're just going to be a righteous asshole. I'm going to go back to sleep. I'm done with you. Meanwhile, Reggie's just sitting there like, huh.
I'm thinking about how I can turn this into a show, a traveling show.
Harold and whoever.
Kumar.
Yeah.
Wait, so those two is the drow a guard or is he one of the? Is he?
He looks like a
in
torturer.
the torture apparatus?
Yeah, he's
He
laying
looks
on
like
it
a
like,
torturer,
yeah, he looks like he's just laying on it as for fun.
casually.
Like he's like casually laying on it, like it's like a resting couch.
Oh, like on his side.
Ooh, I
was
like
thinking,
it.
like, yeah.
These guys are cool. I don't want to hurt them because I want them to come back at some point.
Oh, like our mini boss.
No, like I want them to be our allies at some point. But
I don't think we can be friends with a torturer.
you
Yeah,
can't.
well,
I'm
yeah,
friends with
maybe
all
you.
people. The new super mayor is friends with all.
Man, such a classist.
Wow, aren't
He's
you
just
gonna
doing
get
an honest
assassinated,
profession.
though, and give power to Mayor Oldtimer?
Rethinking that. Do I see Ruki's sack?
You see a large chest sitting in front of
Do I see Ruki sack?
you. You do. It's dangling. It's dangling in this pose here.
Nice.
Oh, that is a perfect pose.
He forgot to tuck it in before he put on this these pants.
Nice.
While the two guards seem to be not paying as much attention where the chest is, I'm gonna move over to it and see if it's locked or unlocked or not.
It does look like it's locked.
I got me to deal with this. I can't open things up by ripping them open. So
Crowbar.
Crowbar.
good thunder wave. Let's see. But yeah, when they're not looking, I guess I'm going to try to crowbar this thing open like the bars. And hope that it's not noticeable. Or if it is, I can get in and get out. Oh, there he is. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Heck
Just
yeah.
make the spikes come out.
All right, what you got?
Okay, yep. Let's do this. Nope.
I'm gonna have you roll stealth after you do it as well, to see how quiet this is.
True. Okay. Okay. Hey, 18 for the crowbar.
Yeah, it breaks.
Stealth.
Let's see if your stealth break.
Yeah, let's see.
Ooh.
27.
As you reel the crowbar in, you wait until there's a point where the guy kind of shifts back in on his stool to go back to sleep. As you hear the heavy plate mail kind of like shuffle around, you'll watch as the lock kind of plops off, and you're able to just catch it before it drops. You kind of pull it
Nice.
over. You now have one bent lock in your
Broken lock.
items, one broken
I
lock.
love it.
Mhm.
As you open the box, you can see Ruki's sack. You're gonna want to roll sleight of hand with this sack.
Okay. How easy is it to get inside of Ruki's sack?
Yeah, that's
To
what
reach
I'm
my little
wondering.
hands in it.
You gotta be born from Ruki. I don't know.
Born of. Okay, sleight of hand. Where's my sleight of hand?
You don't have advantage on this
Decent, correct.
because it's
Okay,
not. I'm
so-
not using it as a stealth means. I'm using it as a be careful means.
It's hard to carry. It's a little uneven. Like one side flops a bit more to the other. So.
There's actually
Yeah.
3 things in there. There's like 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it is pretty hefty, just saying.
All right. Okay. Um.
Well, I bet it's filled with love.
Yeah. You will notice as you were carrying the sack, it looked like that deck was kind of hanging in one of the side pockets. You're able to kind
I'll
of like.
draw a card.
Okay.
Nice.
I was
Good.
gonna say it doesn't fall out because you fix it. Sure. Yeah. You can draw a card.
No, yeah, I'll draw one though because I saw it.
You got the time.
I saw it. I might
What
as
now?
well.
6?
Look, it could
Fifth
help
or
you
fourth.
guys.
It could.
Yeah.
I could summon 2 armies and give us an even.
All right.
escape route.
Give me one moment.
Oh.
I gotta find.
It'll help with Nick and I's thing also.
Yeah.
You already sent a crazed lunatic with the ability to cast in fireballs.
Crazed
What
bomber,
else you
yeah.
got?
Oh, no worries. He burned up the mistletoe, so this is just gonna spawn.
All right.
bit of mistletoe
Roll a
fire or something
D100.
like that. A 74.
74. Have you gotten 74 before?
I actually don't know. I could have. It seems familiar, but it could have also been an Exodus roll. Since I've been rolling a lot of
As you
100s.
flip over this card, on it you see a sack of coins fills to the
Ooh.
brim.
Ooh.
For 1
Yeah.
hour, you have the exact
Wow.
funds to purchase anything you want. Just reach into your back part, and the gold coins are there
For the next hour?
for the next hour.
Wait, what just
Oh.
happened?
You'll see as the
I
card,
got money for an hour. I got
you-
Toys R Us. I got the 1 million
The-
customer at Toys R Us.
the
money for
card,
an hour.
the card looks like it's slowly beginning to burn away.
Oh shit! I put it in my back pocket and just run and like toss Ruki his sack and say, "We have to go now."
Oh,
I
okay.
can't explain why, but we have to get out of here.
Did they see you?
Yes.
The only store that would be open right now would be Bioki.
Ooh.
Wait, but that's good.
Actually, that would be. Oh no.
We have to get to Bioki's. I can't explain why, but we need to.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I might go hide at the inn, stay in our rooms. I don't think they know we're staying there.
Sure. Yeah.
The rest of you enjoy your time though. So
Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck. Don't die. Don't get caught.
I'll try not
Hunter,
to.
Come on.
If you need help, just come for us. I suppose we'll be at Bioki's.
Oh, I'll come for you.
No, please do.
Just give me my sack, and then I'll come for you.
Thank you. Yes.
It's a real plump sack.
Yes. Sometimes I have trouble carrying it because it's such a large.
Wait, is it bad that Reggie just got like infinite wishes from his heart's desires from his sack?
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, he gave me the money shot.
Well, you're telling me you just got a load.
come
You just got a full load from his sack.
Yeah.
Oh, come
You're
on.
loaded from his sack now.
Yeah.
It would have been bad. I didn't want the bag to like turn blue or anything, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
Oh
buy
my
him a blue bag.
Oh, a blue sack? Ooh.
Blue
A
balls.
lot. I
No.
tried joining in. I
There.
Yeah.
I made it worse.
No, it's only
Hunter, you're
good now.
probably faster than me. Pick me up, take me to Bioki's.
Sure, you can ride on me.
Yes,
Oh.
like Aslan from my favorite book.
Oy vey.
Oh,
What's
that's
Hector
good.
doing?
Hector, as you do kind of make your way over, kind of nonchalantly, hands in pockets, past the fire of the building, you'll see as Reggie just fucking floop, flies up and out through the bars and begins
No,
sprinting
wait.
through the.
Aren't we going through the sewer?
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
be
you got.
riding on your shoulders so we go
Oh,
up through the sewer.
you'll see. Um, you'll see as Hunter and Reggie come out from the sewer. I assume you are still invisible, Reggie.
Yeah, I guess I'll be invisible until I don't need to be anymore.
Until you're
Yeah.
like near Byoki's.
Uh,
Yeah.
as 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 Ruki comes out, he's gonna be. Oh, were you here helping as well?
Something like that.
Hmm.
As he's covered in soot.
Do you want to come with me back to the inn?
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
All right, I'll head with you. Perhaps you can keep keep people's eyes off of me.
Yes, I could probably do something like that.
All right, gotta add 74 to the cards pick.
As
Holy
you're just gonna
shit.
try to get to Byoki in under an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to buy some stuff.
Just
Now I have the
just
funds to do
playing
so.
like I don't know why. I just get like I I don't know.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah. We'll let you guys sprint off into the
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Melinda,
Yes.
as you arrive back at the inn, the woman that runs the front desk, um, the same woman that you guys met before, is just gonna go. Oh, you're back just in time. Uh, we were just about to close the downstairs for the night. Did you enjoy the funeral? Odd question, but
Oh, it was. It is a very interesting thing to have a funeral to celebrate. Not celebrate. Sorry, I've been hanging around the death church a bit. The a funeral to respect all the dead in a given period of time instead of individual funerals.
of course, it's it's something we've never done before. So, but with everything that happened, I think it was what made sense the most. Well, anyways, I need to get the doors locked up, so you can head upstairs. We left some new towels for you up there, for you and your friends. I'm sorry they didn't make it in time for the night to sleep, but if they do come late, and you hear them knock them, just come wake me up and I'll open the doors as long as they're not here to kill us. Gotta keep those murderers out, as she kind of like swings her arm jokingly and she heads over, kind of shuffling over towards the door.
I'm just trying to think what she's gonna do because she's gonna leave like right away. She's just making a quick stop, but should she say that? So what if I needed to leave the building after the downstairs were closed?
Oh, well, you could wake me up and just head out. I don't sleep that well at night that much often anyways. Just let me know.
Oh no, wait. She doesn't need to go to the swamp tonight, does she? Does she have to go tonight
You
or
don't have to go tonight, no.
wait, what'd you say?
You don't have to go the night, no.
No, I don't. Okay, so yeah, she could just stay here and
You
wait
guys,
for her friends and then wake up the innkeeper to let them in.
yeah, you guys don't have to go until you guys could go tomorrow night too, because you'll be at the experimental farms tomorrow around like noonish. So you could just head up and over while that's happening or after.
Sorry, I got skewed in time for a second. I'm like, yeah, it's nighttime. It doesn't make sense for Munda to go into the swamp right now.
Yeah,
So,
you won't be able to
yeah.
see shit.
Wait, what'd you say? I'm
You
sorry.
wouldn't be able to see shit. It's gonna be very dark.
Yes, I don't have.
Hmm.
No, wait, she does have dark vision, but
It's still
Yeah.
dark. It's still really dark.
Yes.
You're seeing things in lights of gray, and when you're in a swamp that has like living plants, you want to know which ones are bright green to scream poison or monster.
Yes.
All right, all right, all right, all right. That's angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll just she'll nod and she'll probably be up and about in the room waiting for her friends to or her party to return. And then she'll be ready
As
to
you
wake.
go upstairs, standing in the hallway, you're going to see a figure. He wearing what looks like to be almost kind of like swashbuckle appearance, like kind of like having heavy leather, um, red kind of scarf and a kind of bandana kind of sitting around his neck. As he looks over at you, you see like his kind of purplish kind of tinted skin. You'll see his eyes seem to be kind of larger with large kind of slashed pupils. And in his on his jaw you see two kind of like tusked like fangs that kind of go upwards towards his upper lip. Um, his ears seem to be long and purple. They kind of dip downwards towards his shoulders almost, as they almost touch his shoulders with their length. As he looks over at you and he's gonna go, "Hello. I don't mean to intrude.
Hello.
I'm just here looking for someone."
Does what role would I have to make to realize this is the person that might be what was it? Is the one Hunter? Hunter said he was looking for somebody. You know what? Can I roll insight?
Roll insight.
Oh, wait, that's a nat 20. It's 21.
It seems like he's standing right in front of Hunter's door.
Yeah.
His intent is a bit odd.
Like, is he trying to hurt Hunter? Is he
No,
just looking for him?
looks like he's just got a weird. It's hard to read him well, even with a 20. It's kind of hard to entirely understand exactly what he wants. But it
Well,
is uncomfortable, and there's like a power that's kind of emanating from him. He also doesn't look like any race you know well from appearance.
yeah. See, I kind of want to have her like give Hunter a heads up, but I don't know if that's possible
He's
right
gonna look
now.
over at you and he's just gonna be like, "Are you friends with my son?"
Your son?
Yes.
Would his name be Hunter by chance?
I don't know. I never got to know. There's ways of finding out. It's like I can write his name, but I don't really know what it is. Clouds my understanding of who he is. And I, for some reason, haven't been able to get close to him. This is the closest I've been able to be to anything dealing with him in a long time. Do you think he's in there?
Well, I know a bunch of the residents right now, they're at the big funeral. They're just coming back
Oh.
from it. So if he's not in, he's probably on his way. This might be a random question. Do you build miniature ships by chance?
Oh, I work with wood my entire life. So, did he find what I left him? Did he see it?
She nods.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I wrote his name as what I felt it would be. I still don't know entirely what it may be. It's hard to explain.
Yes, magic can be quite mysterious sometimes.
I understand magic, mage. As he kind of looks at you, as he looks over at you, You'll watch as his pupils begin to kind of breathe a little bit of purple flame as they kind of like, as it kind of flies up from the top of his eyes, coming from the pupils, almost like they're little portals to purple flame. As he walks over towards you, he's going to say, "Where are you from?"
Shoot. I keep forgetting the name of that elven city.
Oh, it's not an elven city, it's just a capital.
Oh, the capital.
It's Esitol.
Esitol.
Ah, yes. The city made by the angels to be ahead of man. But men could not be led. The angels could not lead. Sorry. Anyways, I hope that I get to see my son soon, but at least leave a message for me. If he goes to the woods, finds the city hidden within, he'll learn more.
What was that last part?
He'll find more.
He'll find more. Find the hidden city in the woods. He'll find more. Okay. I'll be sure to tell him next time I see him.
It looks like my time's up here. As you say that, you'll watch as he whips backwards, kind of like he almost gets sucked into nothingness, as an explosion of like purple flame and smoke kind of kind of explodes forward. As it looks like he's slid backwards, almost like the scene from Back to the Future when the car kind of whips into the future. You'll watch as he kind of zips into nothingness as
Can
little
I roll Arcana
spits
on that?
of scorched flame kind of leave the ground.
Can I roll Arcana on that?
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Yeah. That's some sort of teleportation magic, it looks like. It looks like it was something that perhaps let him be here for a certain amount of time and then sent him back to where he was from afterward.
Okay. So yeah, Melinda's just gonna wait for the friends to arrive and to deliver the message for Hunter.
All right. With that, we're back at the funeral. You guys are gonna roll initiative.
Screaming.
Oh, you too. I'm so sorry.
You said we didn't need roll 20 up.
Reinforcements are on the way. Don't worry. I'm sending my best man.
Who?
The gnome.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I thought you were also gonna send old timer.
Oh, he would die.
No, you learned that old timer's actually a monk.
A zombie killing monk.
Who knows? Oh no, old timer, yeah.
Okay,
I love it.
I got a 12.
I got a 14.
All right.
Into as
Um,
quickly as I can.
so you guys will watch as the bodies begin to rise up from the ground. You're gonna watch as this horde of the undead begins maneuvering its way over towards all of you. I want to put this.
There we go.
I think I didn't expect funeral to end in a zombie.
As the zombies begin to approach, you watch as the crowd begins to rip away from the scene. Everybody is running, screaming in horror. You see people crying. You can see the old man that Nikos has talked to going, "Yeah!" as he's beginning to kind of run away. Um, as he's kind of picked up into the air by the crowd as people are just running forward.
God dang it.
As the two
I
of you.
found this flyer. Hector's running for mayor, apparently.
So yeah, what are you going to do, Felix?
I think. Oh, in the height of the confusion, I will try to what I think. Actually, wait. I'm gonna first see what prepared spells I have to make sure if this would even um be a good idea.
At least we have a cleric. That's good for fighting.
Do I
At least I can turn
One,
undead.
two,
'Cause my channel
three,
divinity is also back.
4,
Yes, you can turn undead, and also
Okay.
like you deal some radiant damage. That's good.
I will.
Oh, that radiant part. It's a little different now, but
I will use
If
my.
you use guiding bolt, it's still radiant, right?
spells have been changed to preparedness.
Oh,
Let's say.
I will try to, in the confusion of the crowd, stealthily turn into a different animal. Not the wild shape though. So I will just try to stealthily while the crowd's all amuck turn into a little raven.
Yeah, you're Raven.
All right. And I'll just perch up on Father Donovan's, right? That's your
what?
name?
What?
No. Bran.
Father
I don't know
Bran.
where I thought. What's your last name?
Delmarev is my last name, so it's
That's
close.
what it was.
I think there's a Father
Yeah.
Donovan. It's something though.
That's.
I'll
I think that's a curse of strike.
It actually
I
might be,
wouldn't
yeah.
know.
I think it's the first father, the priest guy you meet.
It is.
Oh. Maybe I subconsciously drew that together. But I'll just perch up on Father Brand's shoulder and just whisper to him, "It's me.
Also,
Don't
it's just the most
freak out."
stereotypically Irish name you could give.
As
Because
I'm
I've seen
running
so
into roll
many
20.
Father Donovan in fiction.
Oh, okay. Well, I was running. I was running to roll 20, but since I don't need it, that's good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, is there anything else you're gonna do, Andrew? As Brand's gonna look over, I was guessing. What is it? We should figure out something to do about this issue.
How many of the undead have been awoken?
Like an army.
Okay. I will. Oh, this requires all three. I don't know if that's gonna look weird. Maybe I'll hold off. Okay, wait. Here's a question actually, Ty, for you. I can ask, and maybe I can figure something out. How it would look weird if a raven used verbal, semantic, and material components to cast a spell, right? That'd look pretty weird. That'd look pretty.
Ravens can, crows can talk, so like.
Hum num
You're
shivai,
also-
hum num shivai, hum num shivai, hum num shivai.
You're also on my
Okay.
shoulder, and there's a zombie army. So they could
Karima.
expect you're my familiar or something.
Yeah.
How far away are they?
The zombies are beginning to swarm and crowd towards you guys, so not that far away.
Are they within 60 feet
Of each other?
of us? I guess.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to then. I'll just cast a flaming sphere. Towards like the closest kind of bunch of zombies.
Okay.
And that's 3.
Eli,
So,
quit it.
What is Eli doing?
He said I'm gonna use some material, somatic, and verbal components on Rookie's sack.
Always good use.
Yeah.
If something from Rookie's sack fills Reggie's sack, does that mean they're docking?
Probably, yeah.
Most likely.
Alright, this is too much. This is too much.
So, as many of the zombies as I can fit inside a.
Yeah, I get it. You're dumping your balls over these zombies. Let's go.
It's only a 5-foot diameter sphere.
Okay.
Ah,
Pretty Pretty big ball.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see how
any
much.
creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. So I'm just gonna try centering it on like the largest mass
Yes.
zombos I can. Yeah.
Yep.
They all have to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's a horde, so it makes 1.
Gotcha.
So as this hits, you're watching that as the zombies are running from this like area. They don't seem to be burned or harmed at all from the spell you cast. They don't even look scorched. Can you roll insight for me or investigation?
Why, yes.
Can we
I
both?
can.
Yes.
Or only him?
I'm gonna
Yes.
use it. I'm gonna use insight.
I'm gonna also use insight.
Well, of course, you're a cleric. You're a wise boy.
Wow, not all clerics have to use wisdom.
That's
Whoa.
generally their spellcasting.
Yeah, but you can pick spells without a
20.
DC.
And you
Ooh.
could be a warlock. Just saying you are. 22.
Yeah. It could be warlock. Yeah.
Ouch.
You guys will realize that these are both, or all of these things are not real. It seems that all of these people coming out of the graves, especially as you look down, most of the graves these zombies are coming from don't even have full bodies in them. How are full zombies coming out of a tomb with a book? Or one with a box? Or one with just a hand? As they're swarming outward, too, you'll start noticing that many of them look like they're cut and paste from other zombies. Like, 2 of them might look alike at other sides of the crowd. The people don't seem to know this.
Reusing animations.
As they're running forward, you're going to see that figure that you saw before standing in the middle of the graveyard as everyone begins to file out. Even the death priests are terrified. They can't handle numbers like this. You can see them running for their life. As really just the 2 of you are standing as these zombies begin to run through you. As they're kind of like breaking, because you guys are not really moving. You haven't used any movement yet. You're watching as zombies just kind of file through you, and it seems like they're all illusions. With that, the initiative breaks. I just wanted you guys to think you were getting killed.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Wow.
Make me use a second level spell, I see.
At least
No,
we have
it's
spell
all good.
points. At least we have spell points.
No, I know. Spell points are so useful.
God. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
It's
rub it
so
in my face.
nice.
Why don't ya?
It's so
Just like rookie said.
God, I'd hate to have 2 spells.
I'm gonna try to introduce it to our D&D
You
group.
know, I can use spell
I
points to heal myself as a circle of the moon druid when I'm in an animal shape.
Oh, that's all. Oh my god. That's really good, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, speaking of which, just to break session really quick, Nico, I'm gonna be using a disguise kit that's just filled with droid parts.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. That's fun.
Okay.
You can like climb into an astromech.
Yeah,
like,
'cause I'm taking this-
body.
I'm taking the specialist feat, which lets me pick one kit I'm really good at and give me expertise. So I just walk in and be like,
Lovely.
I'm a protocol droid. I know 6 billion forms of communication.
Communication.
Hey, Joe.
With such what is it, emphasis?
Yeah, because he spelled it wrong. Anyways, continuing on.
Such confidence.
I'm so excited about this. So, anyways,
Fun.
so are you guys gonna approach this guy?
I will start to walk slowly over.
I'll just be on your shoulder, so I'm following wherever you're going.
As you guys begin to approach over, as you get closer, he's gonna turn around. He's going to. I see you haven't fallen for the display that has happened here.
Yes. I'm not much for a man of deceit, so honesty would suit you quite wise.
I do this deceit to make sure those who are innocent return to their homes, and that those who are guilty will be exactly where they need to be. I've been told that all of you will be responsible for many of the events to come, and I thank you for it. My town, my city deserves the best after what has been caused to it. The only thing protecting her from my wrath is that thing that lives beneath the sewers.
Seems we are agreement then.
Yes, we are. He
Who are
stands
you?
and just kind of looks at you. Well, I had a name before the war. Now the people here call me Death.
Are you their god?
Yes, as much as a god can be. Something that lives forever, that cannot die. They consider it to be a god.
Interesting. Well, it is nice to meet
It is
you.
nice
I
to meet
apologize for
you as well.
being so alerted and concerned.
No, you are smarter than what has been done here. Many see danger and flee. The two of you seem to wait. Something foul comes from you. As he looks over at Felix.
This is a friend, as I'm gonna kind of like put my hand on Felix, kind of almost like scratching his head a bit.
I'll
He has
kind of
caused
like
no harm.
lean my neck in and coo.
In fact, he has helped us greatly.
Roll persuasion.
Am I helping with my super good
Yes.
bird?
Oh, I
My
thought
plus
you were
one
a
to-
cat.
So do I have aid?
You do have advantage.
Okay, 18. Literally,
Um,
the two rolls work because the 6 is my plus. So
yeah, he'll go. I understand. With that, I think that you are going to be exactly what this town has needed for some time. You and your friends are doing good things here, even if you all have your own motives. And you have been kind to my Durag. You've treated him well, listened to his song. He is doing exactly what is meant of him, and when his use is done, he will go back to rest as he wishes.
that is good to hear.
I feel sorry for these people. So many of them assume that when they die, they come with me. I know not where they go, nor do I have any way of knowing where they may be. They worship
Do,
me, and I protect them as best I can.
do none of the gods know?
The gods are, well, I don't want to ruin the gods in your eyes. Some of us may have power beyond this world. My power is being alive longer than most things live. It's the only power I have. Being born a monster.
I see. Well, me and my friends promise you we will fix this town as much as we can.
Good. Yes. I am glad. I'm sorry that there's not much more I can say. So many people expect so much more from me than what I have to give them. I can bestow things, but I'm still learning exactly what I can do. Even gods need to learn.
Braun kind of ponders that a bit.
There's something off about you, though. I can't put my finger on it. Your breath, as he kind of gets forward, is ice cold. Your stance is strong. Your eyes hunger.
There is nothing wrong wrong with.
What?
I am perfectly fine.
What are you?
I am a follower of Lady Dusk.
Ah. Yes. I've heard of her. She's another one that has been seen as someone worth worshipping. She's a bit stronger than I believe. I believe she also knows what she can do.
Sorry, I cut out a bit. Could you say that again?
I think she's a bit more powerful than me, but then she knows what she can do, so.
Thank you. She is quite powerful. She is. She has sent me across the land to help out. To prevent the end times. Do that as best as I can.
Yes, you of course come with a task in mind. Have to save everything. Hoping that none of this is left behind and destroyed. Not again. I hope too to protect my sound from the things that are to come. Well, you best be getting back to your group before she finds out that you're doing things here. You know who I may speak. The woman. The gnome. Your
I think I
confrontation
might
with her
understand.
will be happening soon. Either her or the jailer. As he says jailer, you'll watch as he kind of dissipates into smoky kind of mist as he kind of wafts away into the ocean air as he's no longer standing in front of you.
I'm gonna kind of look at Felix. Seems our time has come. I will spend just a quick prayer, and then shall.
I'm sorry,
As
I
I'm
can't
gonna.
hear you. Music is so loud.
Oh,
Oh no.
sometimes that happens.
Oh no. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh no, Andrew.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to shout. It
Nah,
got
you're
really
good. So, I will do a quick prayer, and then we'll leave as quickly as possible. I want to make sure that the dead knows that we're also here to protect them. As I'm gonna kind of quickly say a prayer, and then go.
All right. So
Wow.
where are you going?
If I got a nickel every time I talked to a god, I would have 2 nickels. Which is weird that it happened twice.
It's not a lot.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah.
It's an evil love. It's an age-old story. About an evil...
Actually, under
Yes,
24
that's
hours, I have talked to 2 gods.
Yeah.
So, cool. I'll likely. I'm guessing we're all heading back to the inn, so I will start making my way there.
All right.
Yeah. Well, Reggie and Hunter are just running towards Byoki's. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why my mind goes to Donkey Kong.
Oh, be
but...
careful of that one as I point to a gnome, full charge, screaming. He has a dark energy on him.
No, actually, you will see a gnome sprinting by you guys as he goes, yeah! And you're gonna watch as he jumps off the cliff face into the water below.
Does he come back face like
Alright.
floating up, or is he dead?
Gratias Lunas. I hope your mind seeks freedom.
You'll
Walk
watch
away.
as he holding a cherry in his hand is gonna throw it up in the air. As it lands on his head, you're gonna watch as he just kind of flies with his arm T-posed out as he just flies over the ocean.
What? He's T-posing. He's flexing on it.
I hope that is not the demon that is causing more and more pain.
And today you met
know
three
this is a
gods.
demon.
This man is just asserting his dominance by T-posing.
Let us hope that we do not see him.
Mhm.
I'll just nod my head and silently just yes.
Yes, my dark overlord. Helix is like, good. Spread chaos.
Just become Palpatine.
Do it.
Father Brown.
Do it.
Father Brad, your god is dead. I have killed him.
But Father Brown, your god is diseased.
Your friends will be joining him soon enough. Wait, what's that thing the Emperor says so angrily? And your faith in your friend is yours. Your faith in your friend is yours. He just says it so.
He just says it like he's such a petty little bitch.
Like, your faith in your friend is yours, you fucking bitch. You didn't even let me study off of your homework.
I was a South Park character.
You wouldn't share your note.
Sick partner.
The Confederacy. What's that thing? It's what's that thing Cartman says?
Father
My
Cow.
authority. That's all I know.
No,
Oh,
no, there's a
second
word.
my authority.
No, he goes Confederacy or something like that.
No,
No,
Believes in the competitive Confederate state, yeah.
No, he. There is an episode where they're doing like a soldier thing, like where they're doing a section from the Civil War, and he goes around and he's dressed as a Confederate soldier, and he just goes Confederacy.
Hmm.
I think. I don't know, which is horrible, but
And he also says suck my balls, so
yeah.
Who knows what that?
Can you, Mr. Harrison, Mr. Garrison, can you suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?
Palpatine saying
Can
that.
you do it, suck my
So-
balls, do it. All right,
I
anyways.
don't know why, but I feel like when you're doing the petty Palpatine, that was Cartman, and then when you're doing Cartman, that's like Heath Ledger Joker.
So that means if you do Heath Ledger Joker, you might get Palpatine.
Mhm, mhm.
It's a full
Let's
circle.
put a smile on that face. Where are the other drugs going? Where are they? Where are the other drugs going? Where are the other drugs going? Where is she? Rachel, where are all the other drugs going?
I started something.
Like Scoob.
Like Scoob, there's like 16 pounds of crack cocaine.
I gotta say, you're so fucking
I-
good.
Like,
Really
fuck
started
this man.
something.
He's like putting his finger in my butt. Like, fuck this
Like
man.
Kanye West.
Felix, I think this town has already been consumed by the chaos that is.
There's somebody walking down the street just going.
Out of character
think there
knowledge,
is
I've
no
wanted to burn this town for many
All right.
as long as I've been alive.
My ridiculous shit aside, as you guys are making your way back to the inn, we're gonna go back over to Hunter and Reggie. We're heading towards the blimp. As you reach the bottom, you guys will see your little concierge standing there. Hello, once again. What can I do for you?
Hello. We have important business with Bioki. He just came from up there.
Why, yes, of course.
Excellent.
Are you his best friend?
That's me.
He says, "Let Reggie up before I just die."
Okay, we should probably keep him from dying then.
Yeah.
Yes, we
I think
should. Otherwise, I would be useless. As he kind of looks over at you guys with the smile kind of robot face that he's switched to at this point.
This poor guy.
Nice.
He'll switch to the serious face as he gets the module ready for you guys to once again launch up. Reggie, you don't get sick this time. It's your third time. You're used to it.
I'm so
Um,
excited. I'm too focused. I'm too excited.
yeah. As you slam up, you'll see a little gnome in his PJs with his bear child next to him as he's kind of patting his head. The bear's also wearing PJs. It looks like he was prepared.
Awesome.
Oh.
Perfect.
I love it.
Does the bear now have like a dome over like the slime head? Or...
No, so the slime head has the teddy bear inside. And it's connected by a large metal collar. But there's nothing keeping the slime there, just magic. So every once in a while it looks like it kind of drips down, but then you'll watch as it kind of like slides back up the leg and then reattaches
like
to the
it
slime.
slurps back up like in reverse.
Yeah. Well, no, it climbs back up the leg and goes back into the containment. So it's like it's all
That's
sentient.
cute.
Yeah, it's like he's sniffling, kind of drooling some snot, and then it kind of climbs back up him.
Hmm.
That's not even gross at all.
He's gonna go, "Hello again."
Whoa.
Hello. This is a very exciting moment.
You're the guy who
Did you
made
ever
me
learn
mist.
the bear's name?
Teddy.
Just check.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Oh, Teddy's bear, because it was Teddy's bear.
Yep.
Oh.
Hmm. Hi, Teddy.
Hello.
No.
What can I
Well,
do for you fellas?
We you need gold, I assume, for completing tasks, getting materials, things like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I do. What are you
You have-
paying me now?
Well, yes. Well, I need to work within the constraints of how things operate. I would like to purchase your items. I'd like to purchase your magical items.
Oh.
All of them. Price is no object.
Well, I mean, I probably won't sell all to you, but
Whatever you're willing to sell to me.
Do you have
Whatever you're
anything that
willing to
removes
sell, I'll take.
curses?
Cursed?
I mean, I could,
At the
I
highest
do
price.
have something that will set a curse to not be like on you. It's kind of like protection from curses. I don't know if it'll stop like what you might have on you, you know.
Yeah, that's fine, I think.
But yeah, I remember one of the things you seemed really interested in first, Reggie. 200,000 gold, as he kind of comes over. I have the
Right?
invisibility timer.
Yes. Yes. That's
All right.
very nice.
It's all yours. There you go.
Yes. Yes.
Are you just gonna start handing him?
Let's just pile the stuff on the table and I'll just give you all the money you need.
Oh, all right. Well, I also have Excalibur here. As he kinda
Yes,
walks you
I
over.
remember that one. I remember that one.
Energy
that.
sword. That's gonna be 200,000 credits as well.
Easy enough. Easy enough. All right.
I got 10 of these puppies. I call
You
them.
should pay him as he goes along.
No.
I-
Because this way it'll be much more fun for me to reach into my pocket and pull out like one diamond or something. That's
Oh yeah,
worth
okay.
it.
But yeah,
Uh,
what if the timer goes out?
Oh, shit.
right at the end. Right at
Wait,
Yeah.
what timer? How long did it take for us to
What
get
happens
here?
if you have it?
It only took like 10 minutes.
It only took 10 minutes. Okay, good.
You can also
But
take
we
out the
can-
card and watch the timer go down because it's like once the card's disappeared,
Yes.
then it's done.
And it looks like we've got like maybe like a minute left. I'll pay.
I also got
Unless,
I got 5 of these puppies. I call them humming bombs. They look like little mechanical hummingbirds.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
wow.
We're gonna take a pause for a moment as you guys are
Sure
going
thing.
through.
I'm typing.
Because my dad's on the phone.
Some of these things in and.
So wait, Nicholas, what again does this do?
What does what do? My
Your
card.
Yeah.
It lets me
You can
within the
have
next
as much
hour.
money as you need for an
I will,
hour.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will have unlimited money for an hour on purchases I like.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not hoarding this to myself. You're all getting some presents here. but
What is
I
this
will be keeping-
Excalibur thing?
Yeah, that's probably going to you. I think that's like the laser sword, right?
Ooh, I want
Pretty sure
that.
it was the
Fucking
laser sword.
lightsaber.
It was the lightsaber.
Nice.
I'll put it in
Oh,
visual.
and then the stopwatch.
A werewolf
thing,
with a
I'll
lightsaber.
put it in visual.
Gotta love it.
that's got the invisibility.
Wait,
I'll put it
isn't
in
there a
visuals.
Jedi?
I'll put it in visual.
Isn't,
This is what it looks like.
isn't there already a Jedi who's a wolfy kind of person?
That's what it looks like,
Oh
Eli.
yeah, it is a lightsaber.
When you close your
Perfect.
hands, you create a current that makes a energy sword.
Oh, I love it.
Awesome. Oh, that's gonna totally fit
I
him.
can't wait to use that in my werewolf form.
Ooh, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna be so rad.
energy one too, so it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be like huge.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we got the.
This is
invisibility
just
watch.
this is the I'm gonna maybe kill your characters campaign, but like at least you have cool stuff when you die.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we die,
Oh
we'll
yeah,
drop
no,
for
we
whoever's
have our
still
backups
alive.
that don't get any of this. We're gonna be terrible.
This is what I
Yeah.
call the PUBG campaign, where you get all the cool stuff. You're like, oh, I can't wait to use all this, and then get sniper shot and all my loot's gone.
Oh yeah, no, oh yeah, no, it's totally PUBG. I get you. You just find the cool loot, but you know
Then
they're all dead.
death just comes and Fortnite dances on your corpse.
Oh yeah, default dances on your corpse.
Nikos,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the thing.
Sweet.
There you go.
We die and our
Oh
default
yes, that's
like
so cool.
dances on our corpse.
Okay,
Oh
sick.
my goodness. Just buying out this guy's whole shop.
This man's gonna be loaded after this. He's gonna be like,
Yeah. Oh,
All right,
I'm
he's
gonna
off the
say-
phone. I'm good now. The next one's like I call these humming bombs. There's 5 of them. You just send them out. They fly and they explode their target. Each one's worth 600 gold.
Nice, easy enough.
The next thing I call the Gap Closer 2000. This puppy
Right.
is hold it up in the air and it shoots a grappling hook out of both sides so that you can zip across. You just push this button and you zip over, and then you zip over to the back. It is a prototype, so it is going to be 600 platinum.
Easy.
Mhm.
No problem.
The next one is my older model of grappling hook. It's just a grappling hook connected to a glove.
Right.
This one is called the Hidden Blade. It just lets you
I
hide a
remember this
blade.
one. It goes through clothes.
No. It's just a blade that's hidden.
Okay, that's still very cool.
Assassin's Creed shit.
And the last one, these ones are 2 connectors. These are little earrings you put on, and you can talk to someone real far away that has the other hearing.
I look at Hector and I say, "We're earrings buds now."
And I'll be honest with you, I've had the hankering lately to maybe invest in living somewhere else, so I'll also be willing to sell you this airship if you'd so like to.
Come on.
Let me think. I look up to the hunter and I say, "I think we'll take it, yeah?"
Yeah.
Oh
For
my
sure.
god, if we fucking travel on an airship.
This is Hunter in my airship, so we decide who gets to come on or not.
Fucking
fuck you.
airship.
I think the term friggin' A best
Okay.
is used for this.
Oh, you'd also have to
And
pay
Nikos.
for my concierge because he's the one who pilots the airship.
Okay, how much?
Those will both be 2 million gold, which I doubt you have, but I figured I'd
No,
offer it
I
to you.
got that. I got that. No problem. No problem. I got
Re-
that.
Really? You'd be funding all of my
Hang on. Let's make it 10 million. Let's just say it's 10 million, so you can get a little bit more, Let's just round it up and say it's 10 million.
Well, if that's the case, then you get the whole ship.
Sure.
But that's all my inventions on the ship. I don't have much more to offer.
Sure. Let's say 20
I've been
million
selling
then,
the
just
rest
so
from my
it's-
shop. But
Let's just give you 20 million then, just so you're paid for your
just for everything that I'm giving you here, 20 million.
20 million airship lab, all of it. I think that sounds fair.
I don't
Okay.
think we need the lab.
No, we do. We
All
do
right.
What
it
if
all.
he needs it to make more stuff?
No, 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 no! Shut the fuck up. That's it.
I'm scared. I don't. What are you talking about?
That's exactly what I need. That sounds perfect.
Okay,
Uh,
and also I'll throw in another 2 million because you still gotta help us close up the dam. But like
yeah.
just be to keep you on retainer. All right,
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
All right, deal. He shakes your hand.
And I'll take out my
Give him all the money.
I'll take out my 200. I'll take out my $22 million coin that I put out of my pocket or whatever, and like start handing stuff to him.
The card burns up.
Yeah.
The card
Pouring
burns
out
up.
of your pocket.
The card burns up before you get the money out. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
Oh,
Oh no, that'd be
my.
so.
You are the kind
that-
of DM to pull something like that.
The weight of all this
Yeah.
It's
money
like you owe me
is
20
weighing
million
on your
gold
shoulders.
now because we shook. So no, I'm kidding. Yeah, as you pull out just a bag of 20 million gold worth of diamonds and just plop it down on the table, he's just gonna look down at the diamonds, look up at you, look down at the diamonds, look up at you. He's gonna quickly slide the diamonds over to him, and he's gonna go, "Yeah, it's yours."
Right? We're best friends, right? Like we're best friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I could be immortal with this stuff now, pretty much.
Well, that's great.
So-
Hey, remember this. Maybe if you solve immortality, you can hook me up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm never paying you again, though. You don't need it.
You're not paying me again.
You don't need it. I think.
Yeah, you're right. What do I need money for? We're good. Right? I mean,
I'll
yeah,
pay
we're
your
fine.
friends, because obviously you've been holding out on them.
I am an ass.
And your boyfriend here, he's set.
I don't know what money is.
I know what a boyfriend is.
That's because you got me. You don't need to know.
Yeah, I feel like Reggie slaps
I know,
Hunter's
Hunter's a
butt.
gold digger.
She is fucking has a power hive.
The man that broke a lock with his hand, you're just smacking his butt. It's just like Reggie. I feel like Reggie's immediately like, wait, fuck. Like a little bit of shit comes out, just like a little tiny bit. Just... All right, so
Buy new underwear. Buy 1 million gold piece underwear.
Oh.
We can go over the logistics of everything and go over the paperwork later. But I mean, we can do it now. But
no, I can't write this off on my taxes.
Yeah.
Just pass this through. Just pass this through and just.
Oh, he's going
It was
for
a
the
gift.
gold.
it was a gift. Yep.
Yeah.
Exchanged gifts.
We just had a very large company bonus this year.
Wow. I look up at Hunter and I say, "You tell the others
To tell them what?
that we did this."
Oh, okay.
Or let's
Sure.
hold off. Let's make it a surprise. Let's say,
Okay.
let's go.
Let's fly the airship over.
Yes.
All right,
Like,
here's all the shit you guys get. So the first thing is Earring of Whisper. This enchanting earring can send and receive the message spell to and from connected earrings within 500 feet. To send a message, the wearer must be wearing the earring, touching it, blah, blah, blah. Can you hear me now? Earrings can be connected by physically holding them together for 10 minutes. This connection is broke if both earrings are not within 5 mile radius within each other for at least a week. Hummingbird Grenade. Roll a 1d... I can't read it right now. I think it's 20. And the hummingbird will move...
1d100.
Yeah, roll 1d100 and the hummingbird will move that many feet, fly onto the nearest target, and explode for 66 force damage and 2d6 fire damage. The defending party must make a dex saving throw, taking half on a success.
wow.
The Gap Closer. You make a big tight rope and you can zip between it. You also get a +2 to the attack roll when shooting at things, and it shows you the AC for most thing. Grappling Hook. It's just a grappling hook for your hand, essentially. And then the Hidden Blade.
Awesome.
Well, that's all the stuff you guys got, including the invisibility timer and the Excalibur design. I'm gonna say
That was all his inventions.
everything here except for the hummingbird grenades are gonna be attunement, except for the hidden blade.
Cool. Yep.
I don't think Hector would need a hidden blade.
Just so
Might
that you
wanna
guys
keep
aren't
the
getting
normal grappling hook.
overly buffed at the moment. Actually,
Yeah,
you know
that
what?
makes
Wait,
sense.
I'm gonna take that back.
Alrighty.
The invisibility timer doesn't need to be, because it has a 30-minute cooldown.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Excalibur isn't technically a magic item, it's just
It's tech.
it's tech.
Hmm.
There's gonna be, I want to make some stats for that, but there's gonna be some downsides. It's gonna probably be a little like haywire-y sometimes,
Hmm.
because it's the technology's new.
You'll have to roll to see if it fails. or
The
not.
earrings wouldn't make sense to be attuned.
Hmm.
The gap closer wouldn't make sense to be attuned. So I think the only thing attuned is the grappling hook.
Yeah, Hector
Okay.
can take it.
Excuse me.
No, Reggie. Reggie wants all. Reggie's
Oh,
just
I'm-
suited up.
I'm greedy.
Oh,
No,
but
I mean,
Hector wants the Batman around.
You can use the gap closer then.
yeah, baby.
I mean, they're both Batman-y things, yes. But
All
I wonder
right.
if you could pull
And that
that
was
off.
all of the inventions.
Satisfying.
Right. Was it all,
all
of
of the
them?
complete ones.
Because you mentioned all the inventions. Just
Hmm.
wanted to make sure.
Wait. Nikos, can you buy the scientist's right to all of his property?
I did, I think.
Basic. He
No, I
basically
mean
bought
more.
all of his
I
product.
mean, literally buy his soul. Like, you have the money to buy a man's soul. How much does it
Right
add up to
now,
these days?
The
It's
car is
your-
I
burned
mean-
up.
Damn. If only we
At
knew
some
how much
point, I
soul
wrote
cost.
down all of the inventions that you guys
We
saw.
don't need them. We can go back to this stream and just re-listen to it after session, just so we don't take up more time.
Oh
if
yeah,
you want.
Yeah, you
It'd
could.
Probably be session 2.
It was
I mean,
early.
you could also, yeah, we don't have to worry about it right now.
Yeah, it
also.
doesn't. I don't want to look for it because I want to run session.
I doubt we'll get into a fight where we will need.
He's just gonna look at
the
you.
goop launcher.
I'll make sure I get out of here real quick.
Alrighty.
Uh,
But wait, don't we need?
Don't leave town. Remember, we still need you here for the damn thing.
all right. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna move out my stuff into my. Yeah. Oh,
You can still stay on here until I don't mind. We're friends, so if you can still stay here.
I mean, if you're taking the ship, you wanna just drop me off near my new house?
Yeah, sure.
I haven't bought it yet, but I'll tell you where it's gonna be.
Lovely.
Sure.
It's gonna be a nice one. As he kind of looks at you.
22 million fucking gold.
Easy enough. Just get off my back.
It's not gonna mean a drop in the coin when you're dead.
Right. Gotta spend it while it's
The
hot,
drop
you
in
know
the
what I'm
bucket.
saying?
Sorry, the drop in the coin.
No.
Yeah. So, are you guys gonna go back to the inn after this?
Just in the fucking airship at this point.
I mean, yeah, we gotta get people.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Yeah, that card. This is just gonna make Reggie draw more cards, though. To be honest with you.
Oh,
Yeah, this is almost a downside or
Yes.
upside.
Mhm.
He has only had one mildly bad thing happen to him, and that was losing his eye. That still gave him a +3 wisdom. That still
Yeah.
made him benefit.
Yes.
So,
You wise Odin.
He has
keep
gotten
drawing
drunk
the
with
cards,
power
'cause it's
for
like,
those
"You didn't
cards.
fuck me over yet."
I have an addiction.
Yeah.
You really do. I think Rookie's gonna have to lock that with a magical. Oh god, Rookie's gonna find out and then be like, "What the fuck?"
I just found some loose change in my pocket. I don't know how to explain it.
This is Rookie's load.
All right.
This
So-
is Ruki.
As you head back and you guys make your way back to the inn, Hector and Ruki, you guys will be let in by Melinda, who goes and gets the innkeeper as you guys head upstairs. Shortly after, or Father Brand and
Father
Dr.
Brand.
Father Brand.
Father Brand and Felix will also
I'm
arrive.
so glad his theology degree is so recognized.
Father Brand and Felix will show up. And then later, after you guys have been sitting there for a while, I'll let Hunter and Reggie come over. But for now, as you guys go upstairs, getting back into your room, I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to RP about anything or not.
How was the rescue?
Went well. Except there's an exploding gnome.
I see.
We got Rookie, obviously.
Yeah, if it wasn't where the eager fellows that just ran over to the airship, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
really appreciate it.
Yeah.
That you all thought of me. But
Oh, I'm
Well-
sorry I was not there.
I found some
to
information
help.
about the artifact for this town. Some of the town folk have heard tales of a spirit holding the viola, going around town and using it to play instrument, doing all kinds of spooky things.
Oh, Well, I think we might have it already then.
Yes.
Well, damn, then I guess I'm paying you all well.
Yeah. That's Reggie has it.
Yes,
Oh,
Reggie
well.
uses.
Here's each of your 10 gold for finding it then. I'll hand you guys
Oh,
each
well,
their
thank you.
10 gold.
Gold after that too. 22 million.
He doesn't have 22 million. He's got
I
2.
know.
Yeah.
Well,
That is very
here's the thing.
generous of you.
Or 10.
I've
did
not seen
have
this much
22
gold
million.
shifted
No, I
between
know.
anyone.
No, in character, Hector doesn't know, so
Yeah.
Hector's like, "Oh,
Each of
thanks,
you,
very
each
generous."
of you is gonna get paid 10 gold. Oh, that's there.
Nice.
Takes his
Ooh.
10 gold and he's like, very generous. Did you learn anything else in the prison? Or did they interrogate you?
Oh, I was wandering over towards the edge of town and someone came up to me, casted some kind of weird spell on me, and I found myself waking up in the cell. I don't entirely know what happened.
I think they were going to question you.
No, actually, I didn't see anyone other than the guard. Large orc fella.
Just,
There's also someone screaming in the other cell, but I managed to sleep through it.
That's unpleasant. Well, we're glad you're fine. We'll try to keep you down low. How much did Reggie tell you about what we know?
Nothing. He seemed awful excited after he grabbed my rucksack.
Yes, that makes sense. You have to say rucksack, because after you said, after you grabbed my sack.
Sack is too powerful of a word. We can't use it anymore.
That's where both of you belong. In the naughty boy corner. Now you can come back. There you go.
Okay.
You both get punished.
Hey,
All right. Let me get my let me get back into character.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna head to bed now.
Should we tell you what we've learned, though?
I mean, that's your own job. I'm not doing anything with this other thing. I just was interested in the viola here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whatever you're doing is your thing. If you're getting paid by someone else, you go for it. But this isn't my home. You know, I'm not worried entirely about these people, not in a selfish way, but I still wish to bring back those who were lost in and built.
You're worried about your own, I get you.
Yeah, just with what we saw happening there, I want to get
Such
these
a
items
nightmare, yes.
so we can save the people there.
Well, I think we will be able to at least save some people here, as far as I know.
Yes.
Well, I wish you luck in that then. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Gratias
Reggie.
Lunas.
Did Reggie ever give me my back?
Who?
Did Reggie ever give me my sack back?
I
wouldn't know.
did.
Yes.
know if he has
You
a-
did.
Oh, here it is. Thank you.
Yeah, keep an eye on that one.
He watches sack sway as he turns over and heads into his room. What? What?
Nice.
What? What?
Hey, you knew exactly what.
You're
it
I was
all
thinking of something else.
lewd.
I was thinking of something else.
You're all everyone.
It's just a nice looking sack. I can't.
Everyone's going to the punishment. You're all going. You're all bad people.
Oh.
You know what you said.
All right. Eventually, as Ruki goes and gets into his room, you guys will notice that Reggie and Hunter come back. Reggie is covered head to toe in weird contraptions and machines. As he's jangling up the steps, as the woman just looks at him with confusion.
No, she doesn't. As I take out the stopwatch and click it, and then I run upstairs.
God.
By the time you reach the top of the stairs, the invisibility will drop because it takes about a minute to get up this.
It's so awesome.
As you get to the top, Hunter will also follow up behind, and you guys will see, as you guys are all getting ready for bed, Reggie just walk over with excitement and like kind of a gleam in his eye.
What did you do, Reggie?
Well, you know me. I'm very persuasive, very good with my mouth words, and
Good with your mouth.
Yeah.
what is struck a little bit of a deal. We now own an airship. All of this. So,
That must have been a very impressive deal.
I'll
No
just
big
tilt my
deal.
little crow raven.
So how
head to the
exactly
side.
were you using your mouth?
What are you implying?
Can you show me?
Can-
Airship privileges.
Can you demonstrate on Hunter?
Oh shit!
Can you demonstrate on
no!
Hunter?
What'd you say, Ty?
I said, can you demonstrate on Hunter? What you had to do? He hasn't showered in a while though, so.
Demonstrate on Hunter.
I will say, I did, so I got all this stuff. I feel like it'd be better if we share it, though, so this will be like a little community bag of goodness.
That's fair.
Are you just gonna start handing things out to people?
Yeah.
All right, who's getting what, according to Reggie?
So,
Yeah, this is. If he gets any more magic items on that fucking ship, then he also gets to choose who gets what.
I'm gonna say,
No, this is everything. This is everything.
Father Brian.
Oh, okay.
This
Yes.
is something. Now, this isn't like a permanent. I feel like we should just toss these around, trade them every so often. But for now, I think this is something you used before, and I think it'll help you the most. This is the invisibility timer. It's better than my it lasts for a shorter amount of time than my invisibility, but it'll last for a minute, and no matter what you do, you'll be invisible. So if you attack or whatever, you're still going to be invisible for that minute. So
You're sure you
helpful.
do not want it.
I can turn invisible for an hour, so I really don't need it. And anything I do that will make me come visible, I'll be like hidden or in a better place anyways with my normal invisibility. So
In a better place, you're dead.
Wow, you just gave Father Brand the easiest way for him to drink blood he could ever have.
no, yeah.
Brand smirks in a not
Devilish
good
good.
father
Yeah.
smirk.
Yo!
It's not because it's not like the spell second level spell. It's like it would be greater invisibility because
He just does this fucking Dio smirk!
Yes. I'm going to look. Thank you. This is a very valued gift.
This is the group's items, so we'll trade these around if other people want them. But I think that will serve you best. For
Well,
now.
I will make sure to hold on to it if anyone needs it.
And that's about all I want to hand out. So there we. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
The vampire is fucking ready.
Hunter and I have got these
Actually,
nice earrings.
Father Brand,
Yeah.
you're gonna just go invisible. Do you know? Because you're hungry.
I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna turn it on.
Have fun.
Yeah. Roll a survival check for me just to go find a nice, juicy source of eating.
Snack.
Can I have advantage because I'm invisible?
Oh yeah. I mean, not really, but I don't care.
Going on a little walk.
That'd be 14.
You'll see what looks like a younger fellow. He's kind of walking out. He's got like good juicy veins. You can see the veins on his neck kind of bulging out. As you see the kind of like red heat tracing kind of around his body as you're just walking towards him. You're not even stealthing, so he's just turning around. He's gonna go, who's there?
I'm just gonna do quick in and out, hit and run, and then
Now,
Hello?
pull out game strong.
Who?
I'll just
my God.
yeah.
All right,
quickly
roll the
fight
hit.
him and then advantage.
I'm
invisible.
sorry.
Are you doing
That's-
lethal?
Non-lethal.
Yeah, you're not
If
that
I can still
hungry.
take out.
You're not that hungry at the moment, so it doesn't have to be lethal.
Okay, it's with advantage. Nat 20.
I have made several mistakes today.
As you-
Giving him the stopwatch was not
I
one.
have seemed to have
Yeah.
lost the watch. I guess no one else can have it.
Yeah, as you go over and you latch onto his neck, he's gonna go, what? Ah, 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 ah," as he kind of like passes out, just from fear of being manhandled
Good.
invisibly.
Oh, that moan.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
what that sounded like, yeah.
I realized you won't hear that.
This is
No,
I do it quickly, walk back. I'm just there now. It's like, it works pretty well.
one little drop of blood will drip down from your tooth out of your invisibility onto the ground as you make your way back, and you are sated. And you get any of your blood points back, I think is how that works, right?
I
Fury
get
points?
one back, unless I
You get-
killed him, which I didn't. So
No.
I get one fury.
You got one fury point back.
Um,
I'm gonna say you didn't have any really. Then I'll say you had one because you used it earlier from the first thing. So I'll say this is your second. 'Cause I think that makes the most sense. I don't want to give you too many early. Can you hear me? No, he's broken. He's
No.
broken.
Mm,
Okay, I am back.
I'm gonna say you have one
there
fury
we go.
point at the moment. Then I'll say you had enough to use it earlier when you were attacking. But being a new
Yes.
vampire, I don't think you would have had full. I think I'll make that decision now.
Okay, so I had one fury
you
points. Now
used.
I'm back. Now I'm at full.
Now you're at one again.
I'm at one again. Okay, do you know I can regain them pretty easily? Then?
How do you regain them? Just by
Every
attacking?
time I hit with a melee attack, I get one. Or a ranged weapon hit, I get one.
Okay. Well, I don't. Then you record how many you have. I don't know how to deal with
I
it.
only have a max of 4, so I actually had 3, so I now have 4.
Okay, got you. Perfect. Beautiful.
Let's see.
As you
Oh,
guys
so
are
that-
you're still handing out items though, as Bran just disappeared.
Let's see. Belinda, I don't know
Yes?
if anything I have would be of interest to you.
Hunter, really quick. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
You watched Father Bran. Nothing happened to Father Bran, and he just walked away. He didn't go
Oh.
invisible. He just walked away.
Okay. Okay.
You're not sure
Alright.
why he just left after that, but he did.
Oh,
Okay. Alright.
do you have true sight?
He's got the coin.
I do.
Oh,
Does that
it's
mean
the
I can
point of
see
true
Reggie
sight.
when he's invisible?
Yes.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm
Let's
still not telling anyone.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think you think that he went invisible. I think you just went.
Yeah, you're just
saw
like,
him.
what is Reggie
Yeah.
doing?
You're like,
No, no,
"What?"
like, why is Father Brand walking out? Like,
Why can't
like,
these people see Reggie?
Yeah, what are you
Like,
guys doing?
He's right here,
and
you
also, and
idiot.
also it's
I'm
like,
like,
well, why do people see Felix? Like,
It's
why are they reacting to him?
it's only 5 feet of true sight, so that's why you
Okay.
can see Reggie. When he's far away from you, you can't see him. So as soon as Father Brown walks out of
Mhm.
your sight, it will lose.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so he does notice he disappears. But
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
This has your name written all over it, Hector, and I toss him the Gap Closer 2000.
ooh, I like that.
There you go. Melinda, I don't know. I've seen you use some magic and stuff, but I haven't seen you do much of the blasting kind. Do you want a hummingbird bomb or two?
That might be useful. She'll take it and she'll nod in thanks.
I'll hold out 2 if you want to take 2.
Yep, she takes 2. And then she's actually going to take some time to inspect it. Can I roll Arcana on these things?
You can, yeah. You're probably not going to learn a lot, but you can certainly try to learn as
I'm-
much as you can.
I'm aware, but she's just going to be a little curious.
He's curious.
And
On the
don't
inside, it
know.
looks like carved in there your point 9.0.
I accidentally typed in. I used the enter on the numpad because I was typing in numbers, and I accidentally hit the period as I was hitting enter.
There, I will be
so
right
I
back
guess
also.
Avray interpreted that as 9.0.
Yeah. Anyways, you can interpret that this has been affected by evocation magic. You can kind of see in the inside a little tiny rune kind of sitting, 2 runes that look like they're about to click together, and if they make contact, they'd explode.
Let's see.
All right.
You've already got your thing, Hunter.
Mhm.
I think all of us got a thing, right? Now.
And then the grappling hook and
So, what about
hidden
I
blade.
don't know what
Kitty?
you're talking about. As I have this giant glove on my hand with a big rope and the hook thing.
What does the kitty get?
Oh! There you are, Felix.
Oh, I'm a bird. Yeah, you see a bird now.
You see a blackbird.
Don't call him a cat.
Pretty bird! Pretty bird!
What? You're a bird or a cat a lot of the time. I
You
guess.
gave a headless bird to a blind kid?
What do you want, Felix? I mean, I got a couple more of these hummingbird bombs. I got a hidden blade. I don't know if that's useful for you.
I'll fly up to your shoulder as you mentioned the hidden blade.
Oh.
What are you gonna use a hidden blade for, cat?
Cat with a hidden blade.
Put it on his tail?
What's he gonna do?
Maybe, Ty, I got a shit list.
You
with
can't even
people
use it
on
because it's not a wooden weapon. You're a druid.
No, I can't wear wooden. No, I can't wear metal armor. I can use metal weapons.
This is a
Oh,
no.
yeah,
They
yeah,
have
it's
to have.
only some druids that do the like the whole like can't use metal weapons.
I thought the weapon had to have wood incorporated with it to use it, like
I
like
mean,
a wooden
it
handle.
just mentions armor. It doesn't really say anything about weapons. At least as far
I
as
mean,
I
like
know.
some people flavor it just in case.
I
That
don't
is
choose what
also-
you guys
yeah.
pick as items. If Andrew wants this and Reggie gives it, that's totally up to you.
Yeah. Well, why would Hector need a hidden blade?
I'll give it over. And Hunter, since you're my buddy,
Yeah.
here is we already got these earrings. You and me,
Uh-huh.
we're sharing these. You got your
Sure.
Excalibur. Here, have a hummingbird bomb too, because you can, if you ever need that throw.
Oh, nice. Yeah, sure.
Perfect. And I've got 2 hummingbird bombs.
Did Felix get anything?
Some gloves.
Yeah, the
Felix
hidden
got the
blade.
hidden blade.
Mm.
What did Hector get?
I got the grappling hook, the
big one?
gap closer,
Yeah.
Gap closer.
so I can literally do the Batman thing.
Then I got the grappling hook.
Mhm.
That's fun.
Can I pull someone with this Batman style? But I might just stab them.
You can bring them. You can hold a little bit of the. No, you can't pull people into you. But
So
you
I
can
just
hit them.
stab into them and only do 4 damage.
Actually, wait. Who got the earring of whisper by chance?
That was the 2 of them were split between Hunter and Reggie.
Oh,
Reggie.
Reggie.
Gotcha.
Since-
Yeah,
since
yeah.
Because
we
they
were-
need the Bluetooth to talk to each other.
Yeah, since we were there, we're
I-
buds. We're like we just like collectively spent $22 million or 22
Wait, yeah. Are you gonna
We're
mention how much
buds.
this cost?
I mean,
No.
I'm-
Just a smile and a word, and it was
Mm.
ours. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You
I'm
never
almost
ask a
wondering
friend.
now.
You never ask how much a gift cost.
Yeah.
I'm almost wondering now. Yeah, do I need a hidden blade?
Why not?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Just
It
I'm not.
I know
it
enough.
might help your human form.
Pete's Pizzeria, an
Wow.
abortion clinic where yesterday's loss is today's sauce. That is
Oh.
terrible.
What is this even in reference
That's what
to?
that's what Eli just shared. Oh, that is horrible. Oh.
I think we should. So we also do have an airship as well. I don't know if I mentioned that.
What the? How did you get his airship?
Smile. That's all it takes. Gotta smile just a little. I give him a little smile and a wink with my wooden eye. See?
Wait,
He also stole some diamonds.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
It's just Hector just face palms.
I mean, they were in the prison. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
think they were
public
contraband.
use. Yeah, public use. It's fine.
Someone else stole the diamonds, and I stole them back. It's Robin Hood, or whatever that guy's called.
Yeah, there's no
Except
Robin
I'm
Hood.
the poor in the scenario. So.
Well,
And
Yeah.
also Robin Hood.
And also Robin Hood.
Yes.
Well.
Oh,
They have an airship now, so what are we gonna do
Reggie.
with that?
Reggie, it's so good to see you.
Rookie.
Yes.
You're alive.
So I forgot to. They just told me you got the viola. So here, I wanted to give you your payment for.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your 10 gold.
Ah, nice.
As it
Thank
hits
you.
your hand, it turns to ash.
All the money after. Oh.
I sit there and I just kind of sit and I think, this is still worth it.
Yeah.
Is this forever?
And I'm
That
just gonna say,
last score.
I'm just gonna say, Hunter, I need you to carry my money for me from now on, if you wouldn't mind.
Just take payment. Take
Sure.
He's just gonna look it down at your hand, and he's gonna look up at you, and he's gonna have a scowl, and he's gonna say, "We need to talk."
I drew it was one card. It was one.
He's gonna grab you by the ear and yoink you into the room, kind of tossing you in, and then shut the door behind you guys.
Are you gonna grapple and hook out?
Yeah, he's.
Catch me alive.
Scorpion him. Get over here.
Yeah, for an undiscriminated amount of time, all coin that hits your hands or your loot,
Dust.
it turns to dust.
Wait, coins.
All coins?
Money, any money in this world.
Money.
So like
Okay.
if I had a diamond, would it turn to dust, or if
No.
or is that like okay, cool. If it was like a material component.
Yeah, that's
It's-
different. But if you traded it to get money,
Money,
yeah.
right.
If you're using something as a means of transaction, like a coin, a dollar, if somebody uses acorns as money, if there's someone on this world that uses acorns as money, it turns to dust in your hand.
Oh, so if you were using the diamonds as money, yes. But if you were
If
using
as soon as you claim, I will sell this to get something else, the diamond would shh.
Okay, cool. And it said for it's not. You didn't say it was permanent. You
I said
indefinite.
indiscriminate amount of
Okay.
time. You don't know.
Could be forever.
Yeah.
You
Could
could you could assume this might be a curse though. So if you have a way to get rid of curses,
No, I think it's
Third
fair.
level.
No, this is
Third
fair.
level. What?
This
Third
is-
level spells.
This is fair.
Just
I'll
you
bear
wait.
it. This
Just
is
you wait.
fair.
I'm a
I'll take
cleric.
it.
Just you wait, Nikos.
I mean, no.
All our consequences will never be. They'll
Oh,
never be at third level. When they
Oh.
get third level spells.
Ty will have to get more creative about the consequences.
I'll just make fun
Yeah.
curses, which are ones that can't just be removed by one spell. You have to do multiple.
Yeah.
Like you need to do like 10 push-ups.
You'll
Well,
need to
can
do
you
like
do a
the
wish spell?
trials.
Also, that book you
Yeah.
gave me gives fun curses that don't get removed by remove curse.
Ooh,
Do you remember
nice.
that? Did you read that? It's pretty good.
Book? Oh, I need to look at those magic items. I
No,
didn't
no,
know they
they're
had
just
magic items.
curses. No, it's just curses, like
Oh,
curse spells.
Oh, those curses. Oh, those
Yeah.
are like hag curses.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
fun times.
This is your guys' like nice session. This is the cute session. This is
We
the.
did have a pretty
This
dramatic
means
one last
next
time.
session's going to
Yeah.
be.
I want to make sure I balance the fun with the serious, so it's not just like a drag every time. I've had sessions that were a little too
It
dark.
hasn't been dragged.
Not dragging like it's not a fun time. I meant like that I'm not just dragging you guys to a dark place every time.
Oh,
we
so it's like not all depressing all the time. Yeah.
A little bit of light, a little
Yeah.
bit, so that
This
when
was
we get
like
drawn
the
back down,
Naruto episode
This is-
where
this
Rock
is-
Lee and my guy are disguised as
This
something.
is
This is the baseball episode
this
of
is
Dragon Ball.
literal satire. This is literal satire. To the
Yeah.
middle of
Yeah.
the heavy battle that's going to be happening next session. More
Mhm.
drama. As Hunter's about to enter his room, Melinda, he kind of like walks by you a little bit. You guys were in the same room together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of both enter your room, I don't know if you're going to talk to Hunter or not.
Yeah.
if you-
No, she's going to. Hunter,
Hmm.
there's something that happened that I think you need to know about. Not your
Well-
fault, it's just it pertains to you in particular.
Hunter's like, was I bad?
Okay.
Oh.
No.
What happened?
When I arrived at the inn after I was finished with my errands, there appeared to be a tall figure, I presume a man. I couldn't gauge what race he was. He was very odd looking, at least as far as what I've experienced. And he was looking for you.
Hmm.
He was using a spell to be able to write down your name, but he didn't quite know your name. But he claims to be your father. He's the one that crafted the boat, and she'll kind of gesture towards the boat if it's out.
Oh.
He has had a message that if you go deep into the wood and find a hidden city within, you will find more of that kind, or more of your kind. I think that's what he said. Linda would probably remember it better, but
Oh. Okay. And then Hunter's just gonna go quiet.
yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Putting a lot on this poor boy.
As you watch as I assume Hunter sits down and gets ready for bed after.
Sure. Yeah.
You watch as he takes off the armor, kind of doffing it and setting it down. You'll get a better glimpse at his chest again this time. If you'd like to try to read it. What language is it again on your
It's
chest?
Druidic.
Ooh.
No, she doesn't
don't-
know Druidic.
you don't have
she might be able
comprehend
to tell
languages?
that it is Druidic, but she's not going to be able to read it.
You don't have comprehend languages?
Oh, I think she
You gotta-
gets that as like. I think.
I mean,
No.
you're going to
No,
sleep.
it's a tech magic. That's fair. Yeah.
You
Oh, does
get
that have verbal components though?
I mean, you could pretend. If you'd like to roll deception, you could pretend like you're doing like a little prayer or something like that. Like
Sure, let's go for it.
When you
Why
you
not?
in your hand, like
cast
comprehend
magic.
languages.
Cast magic on your roommate's chest while they're asleep.
Yeah. Detecto languageo, God. May his light be in his tower ever. To reveal the words on my
If
friend's
it
chest at Testo.
I can use my one. I have 2 portents. I can use my 1 portent to make his insight a 6.
Do you want to do that? Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, why not? I haven't used my 2 portents today.
Yeah. Yeah. So Eli's
Yeah.
insight is a 6.
6 plus
Okay.
whatever his modifier is.
So Eli, tell Ariana what's on your chest.
Okay, so it is the 3 druidic words, like starting from the top of my chest down to my abs. The first one is hunter. The second is killer, and then the third is revenge.
Oh,
Wow.
it's juicy. Just like his abs.
Hunter killer droid. He's
Yeah.
a hunter killer droid.
Hunter's just this quiet little character. He's just this quiet guy. just here to look for someone. He's helping out. He has some pretty wild backstory with what he can do.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, are those tattoos he put on himself, or was it like a tribal thing? Is it like a remainder of a life he left behind, or is
Roll-
his act all a lie? And this
roll
is what
insight.
she's...
On them, or if you want to, while you're looking at them.
Oh, that's a 10.
They look carved. You're not sure if that means he carved them or someone else carved them, but they look like they were kind of like carved into his chest.
Like a knife.
Oof.
They
Wow.
also roll medicine.
Okay, something. Ooh.
You know what? Can I use my remaining portent to make that an 8, and that'll be a 9? Just why not?
It
not
doesn't
much better.
it doesn't really help
but-
much better now.
No, but it's the end of the day. We're at the end.
You're
of the
not sure
session.
how
Why
old
not-
they are, but you're not entirely sure.
She predicted that she would suck at this medicine check. Just as she had predicted Hunter
God,
would
I'm bad
totally
at
not notice her cast comprehend languages to stare at his chest.
Yeah.
With that, we're gonna go over to Reggie and Ruki.
Oh,
Ruki's
no.
gonna. Did you draw another one of my fucking cards without asking me?
Yes.
He's gonna give you a heavy palm to the forehead as he hits you hard enough where the wooden eye pops out and falls onto the ground.
Ow!
I'm sorry. He picks it up. He's gonna spit on it, polish it, and then pop it back into your eye.
Deserve it.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Mhm.
You're gonna go out into the middle of the street.
Mhm.
You're gonna draw a card from the deck as your punishment.
Mhm.
We're gonna see what happens.
Oh,
Wait. So, just so you're aware, this is like heroin.
This is
Telling me
literally
to
just.
do heroin.
just
The whole box.
yeah.
You're gonna smoke the whole box. You're gonna undraw the whole deck, baby.
Well, I mean, all right.
All right. You're gonna want to leave all your stuff here.
Yeah. If I die, you can have all my stuff. Okay.
Aurora Borealis.
At this time of year, in this place of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. I messed it up, but that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
This is just your steamed hams mode.
All right. I'll put my stuff on my bed. I'll snap and summon Echo. Give him a quick pet and say,
Don't
if
don't
I'm-
touch his money.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch his money.
Oh, you could have gave him infinite money.
Oh,
Oh,
You could have
shit.
give him the money in the world.
But then it would have
Wait, if you gave him all that, oh my god.
Unless if I was paying for his affection, then it would technically be a transaction. I'm gonna say, make sure if I don't come back after this, keep track of everyone. Listen to Ruki. Make sure Hector doesn't die.
Oh.
I'm gonna go and face my addiction and draw a card. I walk out, pop my eye back in. All right.
I'll just watch him go on his death march.
Yeah, I look at all
All
of
right.
you just sadly as I walk past your
Yeah.
doors.
Hector's looking out the window like,
Because Hector's fucking billion years. Can't wait to watch the sunny draw another card. All right.
That's just like Hector.
Draw
It is.
as you go out, standing in your clothes. When you took all your stuff off, like you left all your stuff up.
Yeah, I took everything but just my clothes.
All right.
in that room.
yeah, I thought you're
Draw
not
a
going out there naked, are you?
D100.
Wow. I mean, that could be a good or a bad thing. It's a
One.
one.
Oh.
I mean, it could be a good or bad thing. It's just
The sun
it's just a
explodes.
one.
We're all dead.
Wait, I think you've already done one.
I don't know if I have.
What is the result?
You've already done one.
Oh.
Cool.
It's on the list. Reroll.
Actually, though,
One.
Roll again.
what?
The
Fate?
fates have decided.
Fate? Hello?
Hello?
64.
I think
Oh
I've got
god, this is a fucking trip.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Holy shit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna die. Oh. My backup character is a sexy werebore.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Sexy one. Very sexy.
Very
Uh,
sexy.
You're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to reveal a card that's going to have a massive question mark on the card.
Uh-oh.
As it shifts, you're going to watch as it starts flipping through different images, kind of
Oh,
shifting, like almost like a slot machine. As eventually
this.
you're going to watch as it appears to be a giant gate. In the distance, you're going to hear a loud. That's all that you know.
Rookie. What just happened?
So the one was I rolled you a different card on a different deck originally before I switched over to this one. The one was the
Gotcha.
same one you got on the other one, which is someone falls in love with you.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
okay. Hector, someone falls in love with me, so
Hector just goes to you like looking
No,
kind of nice.
Rookie.
today."
I thought did you fall in love with Rookie or did Rookie fall in love with
Yeah,
you? I
you
can't
fell in
remember.
love
I
with
fell in love
Rookie,
with
yeah.
Rookie.
Yeah.
Oh, then you
Yeah,
could have
of
done that
course,
one
you're in
because
love
Rookie
with
would
that
have fallen in
man's
love with
ass.
you. I don't
Yeah,
care. I didn't
Jesus.
like one wasn't fun. The one I just had you roll, fun.
Rookie. Don't know what that was. Maybe I should draw another card.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Seriously, you're letting me do this, Rookie? All right.
No, he doesn't. He just looks at you confused.
Should I draw another card? Nothing happened, Rookie. Should I draw another card? I don't know.
You just pretend like you kind of look at this and you just pretend in his voice to go, sure, why not?
Sure. I mean, I guess that makes sense, Reggie.
That makes sense.
You're a real clever, handsome guy.
That makes a lot of sense, Reggie.
That's Reggie.
You're
Guess
so
When did
smart.
Reggie? When did what's I don't remember his name. Never mind.
All right, make another roll, Nikos.
Another 74. I rolled
Reroll
that
again.
Jesus.
How is this possible?
How do
Keep
you-
going.
I don't know.
Rolling
Wait,
what
is
you've already
this
rolled.
wait? Is this Reggie building up a tolerance? Like he has to draw more cards to get the same high?
Well,
12.
I mean, nothing
Oh,
happened.
let's
so
see.
I just heard it was just a minor earthquake. So like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw until Reggie dies, and that's okay. This is how he was
Until we all die. 'cause it makes-
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You immediately contract a poison that will kill you in 1d10 days. The only way to cure it is with a potato from a different continent.
Roll that 1d10.
Yeah, roll the
Aw.
1d10.
Well, boys,
3 days.
guess I should draw another card to get a potato or something.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Keep going.
I mean, I have
If
nothing
you
left to lose.
Reggie
They have
dies,
3 days to live.
find a
You
fucking
really
Hey,
potato.
I
don't.
gotta write this down. 3 days to live from poison.
Unless you get a
Only-
potato from a different continent.
We
Yeah.
get potato from different. All right.
Oh.
And let's see what this gives me. 86.
I'm just keeping Nick in the loop.
I mean, I'm gonna if I'm gonna die in 3 days, I have nothing left to lose.
You get one object that you wish to obtain.
Oh, are you serious?
A potato from another
One
continent.
object?
Yes.
Fuck. Wait. Any
Potato from a
object?
different continent.
No. Wait. This is any object.
You're
Wait.
poisoned.
Hey,
Die in 3 days.
Yeah, okay, let him get whatever he wants, and then we
I'm
can
gonna
just get it
die.
after he dies.
Yeah, I'm gonna die in 3 days, but I could get like a cool sports car. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, what were the other numbers you were?
64, or right? 64, 12, and
74
74. Yep.
and 1.
Yeah.
If you don't get the
And 86 as well.
I already got those.
Okay. Does it have any limitations? Like, could I say like a bucket of potatoes from another continent?
You could.
Because that's a lot of fun potatoes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want a bucket of potatoes from another continent.
you have a bucket of potatoes from another continent.
Sweet.
and then you're just gonna chomp on one.
Well, I have 3 days to chomp on one.
And what if you don't chomp on one in those 3 days?
If you lose
Well,
those potatoes,
But I am a
You're a gambler.
procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator, is what it is.
It's gonna be like, oh no, it's gonna be like, oh, actually, we turned them all into French fries. And
which
we ate
are you
them
gonna
all.
draw one more before the night is done?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'm so poisoned. I'll wait to eat the potato after I'm done drawing.
You might want to set them down in case you get a card that's
Oh,
remove
It
all things.
explodes.
I'm gonna go over to the doorway, set them down, and rub one of them and say, I'm gonna eat one of you. And then I draw another card.
Okay.
Is Rookie just paralyzed?
No, he's just. You can tell he's falling asleep at the.
You're just stunned in
Great.
fear.
20. He gave me. I love that he just trusted me with his
20.
20.
Have you done 20? Let's see.
I don't think so.
On the card, you see a cornucopia appear.
Oh.
You no longer need to eat, drink, sleep, or breathe, and you do not age.
What the fuck?
You're immortal! So, is the poison thing done? Doesn't
Well,
count?
No, you can still die.
I'm not immune to poison. I just don't age. So, hold on a sec. Can you type that so I can paste that?
You don't need
Yeah.
you don't age,
Great.
so
I
you're
don't need-
immortal in
I
that
don't need
sense.
to- I still can. I just don't need to.
There you go.
Good. Okay. I feel pretty good, and I have not learned my lesson, but I will go upstairs with my bucket of
draw another card.
potatoes. Nah, I'm good for the night. I think next time I draw it, I'm gonna make Hector do it.
Wow, okay.
Wow,
Te-
fucking-
test subject.
No, what do you mean? Fuck, I'm immortal now, bitch. This is only. good
You
thing.
can die!
Yeah, but did I? Ate my
Just because you
potato.
can't age anymore doesn't mean you can't die.
Yes, it does.
I mean, what is the definition of death?
Being killed.
Dying.
Oh wow. Sweet.
But
I
in
mean,
what
to
way?
be fair though, to be fair, he's part
I
of
feel
the
like Reggie's gonna go drown
idiot
himself in the bathtub to see if it works.
Wow.
In what way does it
And he
need to be
wastes
killed?
his
I don't need to
immortality.
breathe.
He
Yes,
doesn't.
I don't need to
Oh, that's
breathe.
right.
Wait,
Oh my god, you can breathe underwater basically.
I don't even need to sleep. This just hit me. Oh,
Funny.
man.
Because
Wait,
just
does that mean that you could like breathe poison shit?
Probably.
You still have to take long rests because you have to,
Yeah,
get
but
your
I
stuff
can
back.
stay awake during them. Like, I
Yeah.
don't need to. Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
You also you
During
still
long
can
rest.
sleep because it still feels good, so you can also still
Right.
rest.
Same thing with eating. Like you can still eat because you
Yeah.
like the taste of food.
You're kind of
Sick.
you're gonna kind of be like in Steven Universe when they're just like we're awesome, and they're just like really tired even though they don't sleep. They just look so tired. That's just Reggie always. It's like I don't need to sleep. I'm awesome. And just to see the bags under Reggie's eyes from years of no sleep.
Yeah. I'm too cool.
All right. You guys can remove the numbers from your names. And
Wow.
I
Are we
think
done today?
I think we'll be done for the night.
Yay!
Sorry for doing that, but I feel like my addiction has just been strengthened.
You-
Yeah.
You're like someone that like keeps like, oh god.
I
Moral of the
should-
story
I
is you
should-
learned nothing.
I
Give
should
me-
make a
Give me a
backup
minute
character,
before we start doing the goodbyes, because
though.
I want to listen to them, and I just had to take a 5-second break.
Oh, you're good. We gotta wait for Nick anyways. I'd like to do it with Nick here.
Oh my god.
So now it's just hangout time.
Oh my god.
Guys?
This is brilliant.
something.
Wow.
What?
we did.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbyes.
Oh, we're gonna wait for Nick to do our things you like, things we didn't.
Oh,
Oh.
that. Okay, for a second I thought someone was leaving, and I'm like, what?
Oh no. Let's get a PP boy goodbye though for the stream.
As PP Boy says, the real lesson to today was absolutely